The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Did you like that?
I fucking love that. That was great. I just love that he did make me that Devil made me the cult leader.
I know, it's so good.
And I gave him like the extra cutouts too that I had of the Katarn face. I'm like, here you go. And he made me. I'm like, yes.
I love that Devil made Jeremy the Jew.
I know. It's so good.
It seems very befitting for Jeremy. Like it already just all kind of worked together. Like
what was better is like how offended he was by it. He was so fucking offended.
Jeremy the Jew.
Oh God.
So how's everyone doing? Welcome to the Weekend Pregame episode 53.
Hell yeah.
Tonight we are going to talk about the Acolyte. I'm more of the interest. I had a feeling that it was going to be on the levels of cringe like Velma, because I don't think there's any show worse than Velma as far as it's like blatant racism and sexism.
It's not Velma level.
Not yet.
Because this is like a hostile takeover of an IP though. You know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna fucking piss everyone off and make a comedy out of it and shit.
Oh no! Apparently, if the leaks are true, episode 3 is was where the real cringe is supposed to take place. But
they already fucking made up lore just so that they can have kung fu fighting.
Hold on. We'll get there. We've got more to talk. We've got more than just Ahsoka to talk about. There's a very big debate taking place on the internet, and we'll just go ahead and get into that right now.
Get right into me. Wait, what?
Everybody's gonna be missing out on the fun already.
Well, I kind of quit doing intros because intros are boring. We could say
intros are gay.
We do have Cream NATO.
Hello.
Who's very excited about the ass soaker.
What's up, Creamo?
And then Steve's excited that the new intro video no longer uses a picture of him with his teeth chiseled out.
Yep. Proper Steve now.
I missed the tranny video with Steve.
I'm sure we can work something out. So let's pull this up right now. This is the huge debate.
Oh, who do we got? Oh, that's your video. I heard that. Thought somebody came in.
Are we shitting or are we taking a seat?
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
We need the drunk 3PO voiceover, dude. His voiceover was perfect.
So let's take a look. Let's do this play by play.
Distinguished guests, please welcome the Honorable Lloyd J. Austin III, Secretary of Defense of the United States of
Oh,
America.
he sat right in it.
He sat down. There was the context. I wanted more context in this because, like, the original clip, very deceiving. It stops like right here, and
It
I
literally
wanted to
looks
see
like
more of Jill's reaction.
she's used to it. What do you mean? We used to have.
I mean, I
Oh,
think the poop meme is funny, but it just looks like he's trying to sit down a little prematurely. Like,
and no, it looks like he shat himself, and he
Yeah,
goes, "You know what? I'm gonna sit on this shit for America. All right, I can't let them know my brain's not there."
So he did. He did sit down early, right? And that's kind of what
Yeah.
it seems like Jill was trying to say. Not yet, not yet. And so that's why he like paused. It looked
right?
Like he forced one out. Actually, he probably doesn't have to force them out. They probably just fall out at this point.
Oh.
It's free flowing, baby, just like the pipeline.
My brother's asking about what train video. I don't think it was a train
I
video.
said tranny video.
But
I'm sure he didn't show the nubbin.
no poop this time, unlike the one from a few weeks ago where he was out on like the White House lawn and clearly stopped and shook one out. And
Oh yeah, getting some gas.
Those depends are working on overtime, huh?
Oh goodness. In Mexico, they do it for you. That's how you know it's not Mexico. They got the hot ladies. Dude, if anyone who hasn't been to Mexico, legit, gas is like 30 cents on the gallon more expensive just to have a hot Latina pump the gas for you.
that's an option.
There you go. You'd be sitting in that fucking line like the rest of us do.
Is it like Hooters for gas
No.
stations?
No, they're dressed appropriately. They're just beautiful Mexican women.
What's the fuck? No.
It's high-end service, and they only let women do it.
I need a Hooters gas station is what I need. A Hooters full service gas station.
That's not a bad idea.
What if it's not?
I was gonna say in America, the last place I knew that still had service gas stations was in Oregon, but not like that. I mean, if they had gas stations like that, they'd get more people.
Oregon might be the only state, but I want to say there's 2 states out there. Maybe it might be New Jersey, but Oregon just won't let you pump your own gas. Weirdest fucking thing.
Well,
They will not let you do it.
They want to create jobs.
I mean,
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you give an economic incentive, come to our gas station. Women pump your gas for you. Or make it like
right.
Ladybug.
Hold on, though. You wouldn't let some hot broad with short shorts and a tank top on pump your gas?
Okay, come on.
Regular
Come on,
premium, senor.
Attic, we have played. I believe we have played plenty of clips on here, even of women not being able to get to the proper spot on the car.
Those are American women. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Not Mexican women.
A woman's a woman. It's gonna.
Mexican women work.
They tend to have trouble getting the gas to the right.
You're talking
spot.
about white women.
There you go.
White women. These are brown women. And Steve says you'd have to hire transformers to get it past the board. That depends on the state you live in and or country.
Transformers, abusers in disguise.
So what? All right, this is
There we go.
Actually, no, I really wouldn't have anyone pump my gas. I'd much rather do it myself. I have trust issues. I don't. I can
I'm
kind of
with you,
understand
JT.
that.
I'm with you, dude.
He's also probably one of those that likes the smell of gas.
Damn.
Oh, what? Tack in the chat.
You know that smell? That petrol.
I don't have a nose.
You don't have an. Oh, you're right. You're just giant ass.
I'm Voldemort. It's just a hole.
What the hell is a
Oh,
def
Lordy.
pump? Steve's saying she has the def pump in the gas tank. Like they put fucking diesel in your tank.
Oh God, maybe.
Oh, he likes the smell of wet asphalt. Like that tar smell. I can't stand that tar smell. I hate.
I think
a
of
lot
wet
like
asphalt
rubber.
after a first rain when it hasn't for a long time.
Oh well, that's
Oh,
different. That's
yeah.
very different. Yeah,
That's what I thought of at least.
I was thinking like fresh asphalt that's like just got laid and it's fucking
Oh,
smells like a
I'm not with
burning tire fire. All right, so Biden was sitting down. He did not shit himself, unfortunately.
that.
This
Aw.
time. Well, actually, no, fortunately, just for the greater good of the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got enough embarrassments as it is right now.
Yeah. So, speaking of embarrassment, did you guys
Oh, boy.
see this?
Oh boy.
yeah,
God. What's
I
this
did.
Twitch thought doing now?
I mean, thought maybe
Hmm.
she's covered.
Wow.
I don't know if she's got
It-
anything.
it
left.
comes
She has
in
a
May.
great personality.
Yeah, she's
Bro.
covered, but- oh yeah. Here, well, let's check out the personality. Let's see
Yeah.
what kind of person is she.
Yeah, you fucking delete kids. Oh my gosh. Ah! The spider! The spider!
Oh, I saw.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw the Twitter post.
Ah! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Get this fucking fucker off me!
Already said.
Oh, the fucking please. Literally, my worst fear is the fucking spider jumping on my face. And then to hear its little legs and see it running at me at full sprint.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my
Do you
God.
think she's being honest?
So I wonder, is it her that tweeted that they need to have this?
So she says it in this video.
I
Oh.
know, but like she does it jokingly. That's why I assumed it was someone else that said.
Well, did you watch the whole thing? It's
No.
3 minutes long. I
I did
don't
not
want to
watch
eat.
that.
I just saw the bitching post about we need the arachnophobia
That's the thing,
mode.
because she's
I'm like,
funny.
fuck off.
Like
I'll-
I didn't.
I'll
the-
see. I'm gonna see if she goes into detail.
The first 30 seconds, I don't get that impression. Like she's just laughing about it.
Yeah, she's
But
just
then the
freaking out.
tweet-
It's
the
kind of
tweet is
a
hilarious.
slight jump scare because it kind of comes out of fucking nowhere.
Which I've been playing X Defiant. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's got some fucking ping issues and shooting people beyond cover, but there's also there's no weapon penetration, but it's like a weird lag thing where it's like when you run into cover, the wall is like visible for a period. I don't know what it is. It's really stupid and annoying. But
Sounds like
games
something they should have already fixed by now. Jesus.
I did not have this problem in the beta. People said they did, but when I played the beta, I did not
We're
have this
fine
issue.
for you.
I had a perfect experience during the beta. I had a lot of fun. But what's funny is the spider is that's the watchdog class.
Uh-huh.
And that is by far like the worst like team that you can choose from. But now thinking about it, I might just main the watchdogs bitch so that I can just trigger the fuck out of people with the spider. Like I didn't understand that was an opportunity.
Well, I already saw people
ruin
also crying.
someone's day.
I saw people crying about snipers and bunny hoppers. I'm like, go fuck off.
Yeah, I've never
We
gotten
need a
bunny hop.
nerf immediately.
No.
Go cry in your
Hey, wait a
corner,
sec.
you little
Submachine guns are way too weak. That's my big problem.
So
happened?
did you guys see her go down into? She literally uses the words her trauma.
No,
I did not see trauma. I thought I saw a streamer entertaining her audience. I didn't see any fucking trauma.
Well, okay. Let's see if I can find the spot. Watch
'Cause
now
the
that
f-
I've
Okay, you found it.
screwed with
yeah.
this video. Twitter's gonna not play it.
First 30 seconds, I didn't see anything. I thought it was just her being funny.
What did I say? Then Twitter being fucking Twitter. Oh God.
I hate this. I hate that they make you be the stupid fucking cancer girl if you want to be the Splinter Cell class. It's another problem I have. That's
Answer
like,
girl.
you have to be the fucking skin cancer girl. She has skin cancer.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead serious. Like she's the first one you have to be. Like that's the only woke
Wait,
thing.
so is that's like legitimately she that why? Who cares? What?
No, like you can see her face. Like she has blotches of like white patches in her face. She has like skin cancer. Or something.
Fucking Christ, Savage.
Have to be her.
What?
Savage is asking Steve if he's going to come DP with us.
Want to go pump some gas?
Static and I already agreed we are going to DP. We're going to DP with Steve.
That rhymes.
So this whole swinger stuff's really spreading, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love getting free drinks.
Maybe it should say DPW.
Oh.
Deadpool and Wolverine, mother.
Nah, this is better.
I did not. I honestly did not know what the letters were for. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, my brother was
assumed
like,
it
I'm
was
not agreeing to
Deadpool.
shit until that acronym's spelled out.
Smart man.
yeah.
For once, my brain did not go there. I was like, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Oh no,
Deadpool.
the show. Brad's drinking. The show must have really took a toll on him.
Yeah. Hey, Cal. And no, I would never drink pickle juice either.
Bro,
Fuck that.
I'm gonna go get some right now. Fuck
You
you.
disgusting.
I'll be right back.
Maybe a small bit isn't bad.
You degenerate butt face.
All right, let's see if we get to this part where she's talking here. I have tried
What
to
is
fast forward
this?
it. So this is a girl freaking out about spiders in a video game, and she made a post saying that they need to add the arachnophobia filter.
What? Wait, you mean like on screen in a game? She has a problem with this.
Yes, pixels. She has a problem with pixel spiders. Ones and zeros.
It's my one and only fear in life. So when I see literally a spider full sprinting running at me and its legs on my face, I start freaking out. And I start shaking.
video
like, give
game,
me a
you
scorpion,
stupid
give me a
twat.
snake. Literally, give me anything else. But
You all right with
spiders,
scorpions and snakes?
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
What?
I cannot do it. It's just because
That
like,
look at that giant
it's
green
like
thing. That
trauma
looks like a
from my
snake.
past.
Yeah.
Basically, when I was
thing.
like
All these
growing up, my
snakes.
dad would throw plastic spiders
It's like
at me.
it's got
Because he
legs.
thought it was
It's like a
funny,
weird
and he would put
dinosaur.
them in my bed because he
fucking
Oh,
thought
okay,
it
there
was
it
funny.
was.
It's like trauma from my past. Basically, when I was like growing up, my dad would throw plastic spiders at me because he thought
Get
it
me,
was
face your
funny,
fears,
and he
girl.
would put them in my bed because he thought it was funny. And then every
Bro.
single
Oh, he's just fucking with her.
My
Maybe
mother,
he's trying to toughen her up.
my
Yeah.
mother got
With humor.
paralyzed with a tarantula that landed on her chest when
Wait.
she was sleeping in bed.
Oh,
And
Well,
it
that's
stayed on her chest all night because she couldn't move.
Because it paralyzed her, you said. With its venom, I
Yes.
take it.
Yes.
yeah.
She
paralyzing
is like
tarantula.
legit afraid of spiders, but not to that degree. Like a fucking toy is what triggers you.
Yeah.
I hate snakes. I will actively avoid snakes. Like if there's a snake in the sidewalk in front of me, I will go another way.
Oh, yummy.
But I'm fine playing against them in a video game.
All right. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna be maining the watchdogs. So like deep down, I hope that I trigger you.
So she does go on to say, said so many of you are in the comment section anyways. I don't fucking know what this is. This is another video. But she's all, thanks for the 1 million views. So maybe she is full of shit. But there are real people like this out there.
I'm begging.
Yeah, but doesn't
So
she, like,
that's not
tag
her.
the-
Oh, that is
This
her.
is her.
Oh, I'm begging, please.
But when
please.
she's when she, but when you can't go, I'm kidding. But then you're like legitimately, tagging them the main accounts and stuff for the developers, crying to have it removed or censored or whatever.
Just to add another feature, which, okay, let's be real. Adding the feature of arachnophobia, whatever.
Grow the fuck up.
But you're fucking soft, man.
Grow the
I
fuck
know.
up.
Like,
No, it's just more and more little things
Hello.
that they like to do to basically work towards further and further censorship of games and control them the way they want to.
No.
Piss off. Let the fucking developers do what they're gonna do with their games. Stop trying to impose other shit that they don't have planned for. If you want to, fine. Maybe down the line they can do a little update or some bullshit like that. But fuck off. Let them work on the goddamn game because it's a multiplayer game as is. They're already having to deal with enough problems with the damn thing with balancing issues and clipping and cheaters and yada yada fucking yada.
Well, this
Piss
game is
the
actually
fuck off. No, I'm
this-
fucking tired of these goddamn people that impose all this shit on the developers. I already have my problems with gaming as it is, but you are trying to change the course of their direction for the game with their visions. You want to control their vision for the game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the developers should have a spine and tell them to fuck off and grow up.
Yeah, it's the fake argument
me an
of
example.
accessibility.
That's happened.
What's that?
Because this is an OG like COD game. Like this is the most like accessible like game I've played in a long time. Like there are finally like zooming like zoom like multiplier settings again. Like most shooters stopped doing that, right? Where they have like the aim sensitivity and then zoom aim sensitivity and 3/4 zoom sensitivity and then a sliding multiplier based on how long you drag. You know, like games stopped fucking doing that. A lot of games don't even have like button mapping anymore. It's slowly starting to come back because game developers are lazy as hell.
Yeah.
But to their point, like this game is actually optimized pretty well. It's accessible pretty well, but it's that fake we need accessibility, but the accessibility is just for their own censorship. It's not actually giving more power to the players.
Accessibility should literally just be for like should be used to describe ways to get around certain handicaps, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, they have a colorblind. Some games have colorblind mode,
That's
right?
cool.
And like that's cool and everything. Like whatever. And then you know a really a big thing is button mapping, right? That's huge.
I can't believe there used to be games back in like 2016 that didn't have that shit. That was wild. They were so lazy. They tried to not have that done anymore.
I feel like the PCs always had that though. Like you just kind of had to have
Yeah,
it.
pretty
because
much.
You never know what keyboard.
Yeah, because I'll always go into a game and change like the crouch functions. I'll change it from C to control. That's just more comfortable for me,
bro.
So I'm always changing stuff like that too.
Going from C to control for crouch was like when they invented the fucking Phillips screwdriver. All of a sudden, some wise ass came out of here and was like, "Hey, I use control for crouch." And I'm like, "What the fuck? This is perfect."
Yep.
You see, the C button doesn't bother me. It is the Alt button.
I ignore that one.
But I also like
Button.
you guys know how to type, right? You know the F finger goes down to the C finger, like
Yep.
It just like for me, like my mutant large hands already have enough problems as it is with a keyboard with things, so it's like
fucking Moist Critical use Alt to do like an ability. It's wild.
Well, that's why I like having like them on. I like having the extra things on my mouse, so I have like a side button, then mapped to do other functions on there. So.
I always have the melee button on. The grenade and melee is always on the mouse button.
Grenade I'll usually keep as G or whatever, but yeah,
but
it can
most
be very
games
beneficial.
are too. There's too many hero fucking games where you have like 3 abilities. You know what I mean?
True enough.
Oh, that's gaming.
I'm trying to think.
We're all gay nerds.
I have 3 extra mouse buttons.
Mises.
And I've only ever I just realized I had the 3rd one. It's like right next to the left button, but it's just like a little tiny one. And I'm like, I never use that one. I always just use it on the side.
Do you remember when Ninja bought that like quadruple like mouse that had like 12 side buttons?
No, I
he
never
used it
watched Ninja.
specific. I didn't watch
I
him.
look like I'm 11.
No, he
Well,
was
was
like,
that
"This
the-
is my Fortnite setup, and this is my mouse that has 12 different buttons to build shit." And it was
Well, I remember Razer had a mouse. The Razer had a mouse that had like the extra button, all the like almost like 1 through 12 key buttons on the mouse to help with like an MMO, but that mouse was such trash.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just like the Logitech. Two
Yeah,
side
same
buttons.
here. I've always been Logitech.
I don't need more than 2 buttons on the side. It's perfect.
Pretty
I
much.
have a Red Dragon mouse.
Oh, those are cool.
Dude.
I almost got the keyboard. I like their mechanical keyboard.
I have the NPET keyboard.
Oh. Do you follow keyboard YouTube channels? I love watching those.
No, because the ones that I really want are way too expensive and way too fucking nice.
That's why you watch them just like jack off to it. She's like
No.
ASMR. Oh yeah, that's good. those are some clicky reds right there. Oh, let's go on to the blue ones now, shall we?
Sounds like
Don't forget-
Deadpool actually doing ASMR, what you're doing.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Kind of does.
Have you ever seen those custom keyboards like made out of wood and shit?
Yeah, those are cool. I love the
I would
Pokemon
love-
ones.
Some that
I
are also
love
like
to
set
have
up
a
like
fucking wood
typewriters
keyboard.
and stuff too.
I saw a guy who used only like blue-eyed dragon models, and every key was like a different color blue-eyed dragon.
Okay.
It's fucking wild. Yeah, the
Never heard
Pokemon
of-
ones are cool. I like the Pokemon ones.
I'd never heard of Red Dragon. I'm checking out their stuff now.
Oh, they're pretty good. They're like mid-tier, right? And they look cool.
Kel has good advice for you, Shock.
Make sure to cup the balls when. Let me try it right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, there you go.
Turn off your microphone,
All right.
please.
No, here we go.
Gross. Degenerate.
More ASMR. God damn it.
Oh, the juice.
Oh,
Did you guys-
part.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I probably had some Dr. Pepper to go with this.
You sick son of a bitch.
So that's let me know about that when you get more information on that. Not so much about cigars, but I'll come have a glass of whiskey with you guys.
Oh man.
Anyway, did you guys know what season it is?
It's gonna be. Oh, it was already. made.
Technically, it's still spring, but I have a feeling you're going to say something different.
Oh,
The season of the gay.
It's gay.
It's pageant season.
What?
pageant season.
Pageant season.
Tom
So
Hanks
We
season?
got
Like Miss Congeniality?
yeah. Like all the states are getting their Miss whatever state.
Oh,
Oh,
tranny
I know what you're going to
season.
do.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Best tranny of the state.
So
Oh, it's
here
too
we've
obvious these
got-
days.
It's so sad.
Miss Alabama.
Oh my god. Did she eat Alabama?
That's just
pretty
the size of
accurate, actually.
Alabama.
That's
So she just won.
They're punks.
Was it her Lizzo impersonation?
awesome.
She can't even move her fucking arms.
The sash has to be let out. Can't fit on her.
God.
Look, can't fit on her.
Doesn't
Yep,
fit.
won't even fit on her.
Fantastic.
She's the size of a fucking house.
It's like when they gave the WWE belt to the Big Show.
Oh yeah.
This is fucked.
Wow, look at all the skinny girls.
I don't know. Yeah, like I mean, are they just making fun of her, or do they just want to
That's
make
what
her
I- that's-
go?
yeah.
Oh no, they make fun of her for sure.
That's why I thought
Do they
it's
just
like,
wanna
are they
make
Behind the
punks?
scenes, they make fun of her.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say they're punking her, right?
I wish we had a better camera to see what the
Oh.
runner-ups' faces actually looked like.
Maybe it's a Make-A-Wish thing.
Ah,
No, this is legit. 23-year-old Sarah Milken crowned Miss Alabama
23.
20.
in the
Oh my
National
God.
American Miss I know she looked like she was 30.
Like two 23-year-olds.
She's
Three.
more
What are you
like
try like 4 or
223.
5.
Whew.
That broad was easily over the 400 line.
Oh my god.
Steve wants to know if she has 6 toes. I guess he has plans for her.
Are you saying that she needed to install extra toes just to fucking stand or something?
Here we go. That's the problem. Kel's figured it out. Clearly not enough inbreeding in her family.
That was gonna be my
Oh.
second joke, where like basically if you're inbred, you get like disqualified, and then like she just wins by default.
Yeah, it is Alabama. It's not West Virginia. So
I guess she goes on to say, no matter what your body looks like, no matter where you come from, you could do anything you set your mind to. You didn't fucking do a damn thing. You
I'll
just
tell you
went
what you
out there
can't
like, I'm
do.
going to do this, and I'm going to fucking...
I know what you can't do.
Touch
Walk a
your toes?
mile in under 10 minutes.
Oof.
see her toes.
And maybe you could have no shits given like I do and be a tokenized pageant winner.
Okay, so just making it to top 10 was my goal, you know. I could leave the weekend saying it was better than I was the year before. Holy fuck. And it's all about bettering yourself for me. What did you do in the last year? What did she weigh last year?
Yeah. What was she completely stationary in bed last year? I mean,
She's like an offensive lineman. She has to like blend up like Five Guys, Taco Bell together,
God.
drinking like a milkshake. Gotta keep the
protein.
calories up. Yeah, protein.
Well, look, I think the runner-up has a very important job. She has to be on the standby in case of any heart attacks or diabetic
Oh,
shock.
shit, you're right. You know what?
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
So milking.
You know,
now
I'm
move
sorry,
on
this
to
is-
nationals to compete on Thanksgiving week.
This is
But you know
this
what?
is ridiculous.
It doesn't stop there.
oh,
Is it the one where there's 4 women and 1 in the middle? Is that what you're going to next?
And we've got
Yep.
Miss Maryland, Bailey Ann, a man who pretends to be a woman, was
Oh.
just crowned Miss Maryland. Bailey hopes this accomplishment inspires more confused men to steal the achievements of real women.
keep it up,
Why are
boys?
women
Real
Woo!
women. Let's go. Men
I'm all
are
for it.
just better than women.
Men
I'm
are
all for
hotter
it.
than women.
Nasty.
Keep
What
doing
else?
it. Keep doing
Oh,
it.
bro.
Keep doing it, Quains. You'll do it.
Mhm.
This is what women voted for. They wanted this. They get it.
This just proves that basically men are better than women in everything. Apparently.
Absolutely.
Even pageants
I'm trying to
Patri-
find
we
the.
for
are-
women.
We are flexing our patriarchy in a weird way.
I know.
We've been making fun of countries doing this for a year now, and now it's
Did they get rid of the swimsuit competition because
Oh,
did
that's
she
a
go to
good
Target
question.
beforehand?
You know what? I wish I would have done some. No, I don't. Never mind. Actually, from what I hear, Target isn't doing anything about the tuck.
No,
tuck.
they moved it to the
No, they're
back.
not.
the back.
You don't hear anything about it.
Bro, you know
Companies
my
There are some
company-
people that are upset.
The companies
it-
did not come out and change all of their logos this year. Some companies, there's still some of them that did.
But some of the
BMW
big ones,
openly
yeah.
admitted that they only do it in markets where they see it as profitable.
Mhm.
Well, they wanted it to be
none in the Middle
profitable 'cause
East.
They were told it would be profitable, and it's been a few number of years where they haven't seen that return.
It's been a good while now.
How would you
they
figure
tried
this
it.
out?
They tried it for a few years.
But wait a minute. Here's the thing I don't get. Let's say you have enough to get a BMW. You want like a high-end BMW, like an M4 or something, or whatever. And you go in, and it's a gay person. It's like, I'm not certain if I'm going to buy this. I mean, let's say the gay person's there, and he's like, I pull down easily $500,000 after taxes each year, and this car is like $80,000. I don't know if I should buy it. I mean, I can easily afford it, but I don't see any pride signs here, so I'm going to walk out of here.
Right? Well, that's the thing. Gay couples definitely have money. They don't have kids,
Yeah.
and they're men that make a lot of money. Like, I understand
There's a
the
whole
logic.
neighborhood, the
Yeah.
whole
Right,
neighborhood of my
yeah.
town where a whole bunch of gay people have to just move in, and it boomed. It looks fantastic now.
There's a
They
reason.
spent money.
Yes.
Oh, gay people are great at gentrifying the shit out of places.
Oh, they did. Totally down in my town. Yeah.
That's
Gay-
why
gay dudes are really good at
lesbians.
So making architecture look stale and
Oh, no.
soulless and wrong,
Yeah.
and just you want to tear it down because it looks just.
No, this was an area with all like bungalows. They fixed it all up. So it's all nicely manicured. They have like cobblestone streets and everything. It's beautiful. Houses are like small houses going for like 750, 800,000 there.
So Steve's trying to make a point here, saying if he won a woman's pageant, that dude in Maryland, he thinks, Steve, we should be able to Donald Trump them legally. Well, here's the problem with that, Steve. Donald Trump said grab them by the pussy.
That's what I was going to say.
Well,
you would
that's
not be
actually-
grabbing any pussy. So therefore you can't. You literally can't Donald
Well, you
Trump.
can't with-
Quick.
You can't with the second one. And I don't know if you want to do that with the first one. You might get lost.
True, but Donald Trump said that women
It's like the Sarlacc pit.
let you grab them by the pussy. So Steve, you have to let them grab you. You gotta widen up your hips and show your nice little tuck and see it's tucked up. Nice, rich boy, come grab it.
Jesus Christ.
That's how you do it. It's
It's
that's
rolled into
what
it's
women
called a
do.
small. It's a wrestling move. It's called a small package.
Oh. I don't remember that from the Attitude Era.
Yeah, they were. It's an actual wrestling pin move. It's called a
Yeah,
small
it is.
package.
Oh, will they grab the ball? Oh, wait.
No,
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
roll-up.
It just rolled them up real tight,
Yeah.
kind of like tuck
Be
gear.
kind of a sneaky maneuver too.
I missed that.
Oh, Ben Shapiro doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's like talking
Fucking hate
gayest
all of them.
Star Wars show ever is his thumbnail. It says R2D2 is gay. You have the wrong droid. It's 3PO. We all know
Yeah.
that.
Well,
I
no.
mentioned 3PO in that video.
Dumbass.
too.
They said R2D2 in the
All
in
right.
the
Well,
interview.
you guys brought it up. We'll go with that first. I was curious if we wanted to
I
look at the fucking.
I didn't bring it up.
I didn't do it. Duke did.
No. That's fine. It was part of the show.
I was actually late because I was putting a fire out of my starship. Sorry.
So this
Dun, dun,
happened
dun, dun, dun.
You get TDS.
the day after our last show. This came out that Friday.
God, that dude.
Does
I
it-
missed this.
Let-
Does it look
Leslie-
like her face is squished? It's like she
Yes.
got. I don't know what it is. It just looks squished.
Bro, I've worked with plenty of butch electricians in my time that bend pipe better than I do, and Leslie Headland is one of them.
Is that a
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this pipe
No,
analogy.
like conduit, like electrical pipe, like bending pipe, and then
Look,
installing
whatever
it
you
on a
want to
roof.
call it, you're fine, dude.
You heard it here first. Shock bends pipe. He's not great at it, but he still bends pipe.
The butch women are really.
he just
good
called
at
his
it.
wife a beard. We get it.
That is the most bitch. That is the most butch bitch that I would trust to like do work on my house. Like,
Not work on Star Wars.
yeah, not work on Star Wars.
Well, I
let
mean-
her fix my sink.
Real quick, hey, Timon, glad to see you here. Real quick, Quarter Black Garrett nailed it. I did not know what this woman looked like before he said the famous line.
Oh Jesus, you didn't? Oh my
no,
god!
I had no idea.
Yes.
Too ugly to molest?
No, too ugly to be assaulted.
Too ugly to
Yeah.
be assaulted.
Mhm.
It's
I also
pretty
like
spot on.
I like if you tried to draw Gina Carano from memory, this is what you would accidentally draw.
I still feel
Yeah,
like
you can't see it.
yeah,
I
that's a
still
good
feel like
one.
that's a slight dig towards Gina a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
think
want to
so.
associate these two women at all.
She looks like a cloned, like hillbilly version of Gina Carano.
I can see it.
So
I
you're
know
saying
what you're talking about.
she's the Snoke version of Gina?
Yes,
the,
oh
the
my
heavier
God,
version of Gina,
fuck.
not the UFC version of Gina.
This is also a like hella flattering angle. Like, look up another picture of her. Her face
The
is
worst
like
is-
shrinked.
The worst
I'm
is
trying
you're
to do a
saying this
show
is
here. I
hella
want people to
flattering.
stay watching.
Okay.
I don't need to scare them away with ugly women.
Yeah, I think the
Ugly
racist
women.
bitch on the left is actually hot. Jokes on her. I would.
How can she be racist? She's half white.
Yeah, she has a white dad.
Hey, stop.
Getting
Fucking-
ahead of the game.
Getting ahead of the game.
Oh.
Chill out. Let's listen to what these dumb broads have to say.
I want to ask you both because this is, I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars. I think by a considerable.
The gayest. The gayest of the gay.
The guy who looks like this says this is the gayest Star Wars ever.
Is this?
All right.
Oh, it's the rap.
We're 2 episodes in. Outside of their mothers dying, really anything gay?
No,
Not yet.
nothing.
Not really.
We've all heard that the first 2 are just boring, and the 3rd and the 4th is where it goes off the rails.
Well, I didn't know the first 2 were boring or not. I
You do
personally,
now.
I thought the first episode was a little okay. It
We'll get into
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't terrible.
all right, so we
It
got to
wasn't-
kick.
I know, but like all the first episodes are kind of okay.
I think it's just mediocre, but mainly
Yeah.
it's dull and boring. There's nothing overtly messaging. Like I've
Yeah.
seen some of the reviews, and they're like, "Oh, this is all gay." I'm like, "No, it's not. There's no messaging other
Yeah.
than the 2 mothers."
It's very average. It's just whatever. Like I mean, we can get into the details of the lore and all that stuff. in a
I
bit.
don't
Mhm.
think it's
But
that.
I
all
think
of
for
it's
a-
shit.
I think for a first for a fucking premiere, it's boring. All right,
I gotta.
Yeah.
I'll be the mauler.
for
I
a
don't even
fucking
think
premiere,
it's
it's boring,
mid. I
but
think
a
it's
basic-
terrible.
but a basic TV show, It's mid. Yeah, exactly. It's mid. The first episode.
It's not what your premiere should be.
Mid.
No.
Mid.
This should not be a hook.
And they tried to start it off with the fight and everything, and then they fucking tank the woman that they put their whole all their fucking
That was the
trailers.
Well, they didn't even.
that was all I thought I was like.
They didn't even let you try to like piece any piece of the puzzle together. They had to show you right off the bat. I have a twin sister and May's alive. Like,
Hold on.
the worst part.
We have to see the build up. Timon's all like fire in space, and then he's like, fire in space.
I would
Hey, if you
cast
saw the
her as
thumbnail-
You know,
Shrek. Wait,
wait,
go to her as on the
wait.
chat.
Wait, I'm going to point out. I think we need to point out this is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So maybe this galaxy has different rules of physics.
Maybe.
Right, maybe.
As fluctuating.
The air
We don't
doesn't
know.
have-
changes
the air
every
has
3
oxygen. I don't even think the show's mid. I think it's terrible.
I don't think it's terrible. I
Woman
just think
with
it's
a
a-
jaw who could
I-
break concrete.
Terrible.
It's just
That's
there.
correct, Subaru. That's a lesbian thing, not a gay thing.
She is holding all the testosterone in that room.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll keep on with this clip. He said, "This is the gayest Star Wars ever." Whatever the fuck that means.
Gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you
Not the
bracing
gayest
yourself?
Star Wars. Not the.
It's pretty
The
good.
hell's
Let's
this?
be honest.
She's just dancing. Yeah, she's
Leslie,
just
are you?
dancing.
How do you
Yeah.
feel?
Am I gay?
Are you-
Yes.
well, no.
Now that's what I didn't understand. He was like, "Leslie, how do you feel about that?" She's like, "Am I gay?" Not everything's about you, bitch.
But it is in this case. 'Cause
I
she
know.
said-
I know this whole thing is about. It really, really is all.
She
about
says she wrote this for queer kids like herself.
Yep.
I want to talk about the black girl.
I want to know. I want background checks on her parents,
Oh God.
her fucking uncles, her aunts.
Her
Grandparents.
employments.
Those wings.
Yeah, yeah, but that didn't happen during her childhood when she found out she was queer.
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
I remember one of the interviews, she said, I want a Star Wars that I could identify as a queer person. So that's what I'm writing. So basically, and also, since we've already know there are twins involved, she has a bad relationship with her sister. So she's basically this is an insert. This is complete
and
self-insert for her.
We've talked about this with other series where they're just basically using these properties and stuff like that to write stories that are basically for their own personal therapy.
Yes.
That's all it fucking
Dude.
is.
It's like open mic night, bro. If you've ever been to an
Yeah.
open mic night, all it is women going up there talking about their feelings, followed by a white kid who gets up there and just says the N-word. Like
I'm not,
that's
I
what
have a
open
question. I have a question real quick, but I'm not going to comment on it. I'm just going to ask, have you guys seen Disbrew's review yet?
No.
No, I
Oh,
wasn't
no.
watching anything
All right.
until after
Okay.
this.
Okay. Then I have, because I've seen it already. I've watched it all. And I'm going to tell you something that he says later on. So I'm going to remember that.
So Steve wants to know if the interviewer is a rat. Possibly he might be.
He's a master.
He might be the
He's
retarded
baiting.
cousin to Master Splinter.
Oh my God, he's a
Um,
rat.
I could see the resemblance.
What's with his jacket? It's like got speckles or something on it. And
Hey,
arm
I
bands.
have a jacket like that.
So all gay people do apparently.
It's not a jacket, it's a flannel.
Timon's bringing up the argument, and people say, "But rockets have fire in space, motherfucker. Rocket fuel has oxygen in it," and that's what people are arguing about these loose flames.
That's why I haven't touched that whole.
So, like, well, but,
Conversation
okay, so like, if
myself.
you
Plot
look
is
at
so
it,
It could be a
bad.
flame monster.
it's flames. It's not jet flames. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference where it's burning fuel versus burning.
Right.
And these are just burning and not fucking burning fuel. It's a campfire.
We don't know how oxygen works in the Star Wars universe. Just going to point that out. I'm doing my shill. I'm doing my shill. We're assuming that oxygen works the same way. This galaxy, long time ago, galaxy far, far away. And I certainly know because I'm creating my headcanon now. It's not oxygen. It burns on oxyfar, which is different. An oxyfar, far, far away. And it exists in space.
So hold on. In this oxyphoton,
Mhm.
you can't breathe in it, but there is indeed
Ah.
oxygen.
Oh no, contraire. Oh, contraire. Oh, contraire. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Han Solo walked on an asteroid without a spacesuit on and only a gas mask. That's proof.
That.
Oh, I forgot.
Documented on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw those comments. They clearly forgot the situation of what was going on. The fact that they were inside a giant worm and were being attacked. I mean,
I'm a little bit more upset that she did not use any of her cool Jedi moves like we've seen before in some other really good shows when a Jedi's in outer space.
Yeah.
oh god damn it, Brad.
And here he is.
Dermy.
Hey, our representation. All right.
Oh, yay, yeah. I tried to get out of this.
This show was made for you.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is. If you
We're
can't
actually-
sleep.
No. I said this on my review. This show was made for all of us here. Okay, Leslie Headland and Dave Filoni knew exactly who their audience was.
People with insomnia.
YouTubers that wanted to tear into it.
And you know, I watched Jeremy's review, and he basically said the same thing that I did. It's just fucking boring.
First 2 episodes are very boring. I'm excited for this.
I don't even think it's infuriating. Like nothing makes fucking sense in this movie, in this show.
The dialogue is retarded. The
dialogue's retarded.
The assassins are mentally ill. I mean,
yes.
The assassin couldn't figure out.
The assassin was basically the assassin was basically a Naruto fucking ninja jumping up in front of him. Fight me!
I know. I challenge you.
I'm going to introduce myself at any bar I go into. I'm going to go up to people and say, "Attack me with all your strength."
I want to do this one though. When we get to the second are you on first episode or second episode?
We're just started talking.
We're shooting the shit.
Oh, okay, you want to know what? When you get to the fucking second episode, she goes to the white fucking Jedi Knight Master who's in his meditation sleep.
Yeah.
She didn't scout the place out to begin with. She didn't know the surroundings because there's a fucking window
Skylight?
ceiling hole right above him
that's
she
another
could have
thing.
just come in from.
Well, hold on. She threw the device on top of the robot's lid. Why did she need to pay the little girl to get him out of there if she could have just thrown the device in the first place? And how the fuck did she get back in? Yeah.
Okay. I have the counterpoint to that. When the lid is closed, the robot's not activated, and she needs the robot to have power to it in order for her little device to work.
Why does it need to be activated?
But she can walk up and it's just like
how is it not activated if it can sense?
It's a doorbell.
Yeah,
just walk up, knock on it, comes out.
Yeah, why couldn't she have just done it herself?
Yeah.
Why did she need the little kid? Now that's yeah.
And
Because
what's been more hilarious is that I can't be killing these Jedi with weapons. Bitch, you used a stupid little kunai knife thing to kill the first Jedi, and you're using a poison to kill the second one.
Let's go back.
Wait,
let's go back.
that's a second assignment.
Let's go to
That's
the
a second
doorbell
assignment.
before we go to the weapons.
Go back to the
Weapons is a
doorbell.
very big conversation. Let's go to the doorbell. I figured out why she needed the little kid. Because she has to show that there's good inside of her.
Yes. No,
Oh.
They did
what
that
I was
already.
thinking, too.
They did that
Before the
already.
doorbell?
She didn't kill the weird little alien
Episode
kid.
one.
Oh, the kid alien was so
Episode
cute.
1, she didn't kill the gay little alien.
Oh,
baby.
right. Yep, you're
creature.
right.
You don't know the alien's gay.
You're right. It's probably a girl.
I
Don't
thought that
assume
was
pronouns either.
It's not
Oh,
gay. It's
whatever.
queer.
Clear coded.
No, they're
Yeah,
gay.
they have to empathize with her. That's exactly it.
Honestly, the only thing I was looking forward in this whole show was Carrie Ann Moss. That was the only thing.
I think she's gonna show up in a flashback.
That's yeah.
She's
I-
she
show
will.
up in flashbacks.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot that it was a Mike Zero scoop that Brie Larson was supposed to be in here. This whole time I thought Brie Larson was going to be in it.
Can I be honest?
I hold out hope. Mike Zero is always correct.
He's always right, yeah.
I am predicting that Carrie Ann Moss will be coming back, not just in flashbacks.
Somehow
Oh, you think she's a force ghost now?
No, I think she is.
Alive and well.
I think
she's dead.
The one leading. I think she's
Oh,
the baddie bad.
I'm calling that the
God.
Sith who laughs.
That
It reminds me of the Batman who laughs.
I'm
I
just
know.
convinced that she's the baddie bad, and
You heard the theory who the baddie
Why
bad
would
is,
she
right?
want to kill the other Jedi's?
Because
just those force.
Because they're the ones who are on the planet.
because one, they were all on the planet, and two,
Mhm.
they're all the men.
Oh, of course.
No.
This is
You don't. Well, we've assumed that Carrie Ann Moss is identifying as female. She could be identifying as male. Fair point.
It's just the plot to
The
Assassin's Creed 1.
funny thing is, like, you know, the meditating dude there. We're watching it, and Heather goes, "That is the worst looking fake beard I've ever seen in my life."
That's not just a fake beard.
You
The
know
fucking
it's bad
scar-
when my girlfriend is picking out shit. She's like, "This dialogue is terrible." She's looking at Leslie's wife. She goes, "Who did her makeup? Looks fucking awful."
Oh my
Homegirl can't act.
Mm.
Homegirl can't act
No,
because
she
she's
can't.
playing 2 fucking parts.
I wonder how she got the job.
know.
I just love how she guilt
Oh,
tripped the
because-
Jedi into killing himself.
Oh,
he's
Carpet.
white.
I thought
Easy
that
how
was
she got
hilarious.
it's easy how she got the job
Muff munching.
because that's at least
Wait,
the
hey.
one that Leslie Headland
Carpet diem?
100%. Yeah, carpet diem. But Leslie Headland 100% pulled the
Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein aspect on her, but that was
Jesus.
okay because they're
Mhm.
married.
Oh, yeah.
But she also
Right.
did it with everybody else. There's no all the other women. There's no way in hell she did not say, "Get on your fucking knees."
The one is
you
doesn't
think
the
Carrie Ann Moss got on her knees?
More than likely. Well, it wouldn't be her
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
wouldn't be. No.
does the Amandla Stenberg have a? Is she non-binary? How does she identify? I knew it was part of.
She's non-binary.
Oh god.
She claims that with that rack.
That's
She
how
claims to be
Blair White
non-binary.
also has a nice rack.
No.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, I agree with that.
no.
I stand by
Absolutely
that.
wrong. That is
No,
absolutely
that's a good
wrong.
one.
That was an investment. She invested.
Yeah,
Investment.
That's
Actually, yeah.
still a dude.
Transitioning has made him a lot of money.
yeah, but that ass is nice.
I've not seen it.
Dear God.
All right, I wanted to talk
Their
about
gods
this.
left us a long time ago.
Try near.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Real quick
What
though.
the fuck is
One-
this?
Wait, okay.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
You know,
I love
Dermy.
this.
Come on.
Jeremy, you haven't seen this?
You haven't seen this?
No.
Oh my God! All right, no one say
Okay.
anything. Just let Dermy hear it. No one say anything.
When people watch The Hate You Give, what do you want them to walk away with? Because I know everyone has a slightly different feeling.
Well, I mean, white people crying actually was the goal.
What?
I'll
I
run it
can't believe you
back.
didn't see this, dude. Play it back. Play it back.
Well, I mean, white people crying actually was the goal.
White people crying was actually the goal.
I want to make my daddy cry.
Pretty much.
Nobody likes you, bitch.
She was coached
No,
by her
joke's
dad,
on her.
probably.
I would smash. She's hot.
No,
She's
I
she's
wouldn't.
all right. She's
She's
a
hot.
5.
No, she's not. She has outfits.
Well, if her
Listen,
goal
I
is to
don't-
make me cry in bed, she's a 10.
I don't.
Just because you're a white boy.
That's right. I remind you of your daddy, don't I?
You just want someone to call you daddy. That's all that is.
No, he wants somebody to call
Yeah,
him
daddy
Poppy.
doesn't hit like. No, someone already calls me Poppy.
All right, so I wanted to try and see if I could steel man this.
There's no
God,
skill, man. It's all
fucking-
retarded. Don't even try. You're gonna hurt your head.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay,
Her saying
real
her
world
saying
gaming,
make white people
real
cry.
world-
What?
Wade is wrong. He likes Nancy, not AOC. He likes Nancy.
Yeah, he's more into
Stop
Nancy
with your.
Pelosi than
Someone
AOC.
ban him. He's spreading misinformation. I
I'm
like
correct.
big titty old ladies.
I'm fact checking for you. Don't worry. We got your back.
I was gonna say
These are good facts.
It's Dermy. That,
Is this
that
what
likes
you
AOC.
want?
Oh, you're
I
off-center
side with
there.
AOC.
No, my boobs are off. There we go.
It was like an
What
earthquake.
the
And they
fuck
shifted.
is this thing? Well, I mean, they look like they're probably shifting a lot.
Yeah, moving a lot.
I wonder if
They
she went to the
worked
same
out.
place that Blair White went.
Usually they shift down though, not
Yeah.
over to the left.
Oh, usually they go like that.
Yeah.
Or down towards
Well, look, when you make as much money, when you're as a stock genius as she is, you got to invest somewhere.
That's right. She's a stock genius.
Mhm.
She definitely just figured that out. Like she was watching the trends, the markets, and then went with her gut.
It's a sixth sense.
Well, her
She can see into the
presence, yeah.
future.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
She didn't have anything to do with how Nvidia made all that money.
Now that it's one of the biggest companies in the world. Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Nvidia is pretty good.
So what do you guys feel about her
Taiwan.
saying that the goal was to make white men cry?
I'm trying to figure out if this was being a snarky ass joke or not.
No, it's not.
So it's a mixture of a joke and truth. Like,
okay, both,
remember you guys played. I came in when you guys were playing it, but there's the whole fucking Leslie Headland saying people are saying the show is gay. Oh my god, where did that come from? It came from her.
Yeah,
She started.
She said, "I'm making this gay."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
She wanted this thing to be gay. They always wanted this to be gay. They do believe this stuff. We're not dealing with people with full decks of cards here. We're dealing with psychopaths.
Oh, it's a full deck of cards, just a bunch of jokers.
That's true.
Okay, fair. So I think she's joking, and like some of you have said, it's a joke, but there's truth behind it because
for sure.
Because what's a good joke? A good joke is something with a little bit of truth behind it. Now, so then that's going to apply into the stereotype that they're generating that white men are weak.
The white man that came down and just cried and then drank poison after meditating for 10 years.
Or hold on, what about the Squid Game guy? That dude never like goes by the rules, but the other young black guy, he's like he's actually not a bad character and actor. He sticks to the rules. He's an actual Jedi. And they keep fucking belittling the shit out of him because he's a man.
But he's a horrible investigator.
No, he's not. He's actually
it's that guy with the yellow lights.
They treat him like shit. He's a good
They
character.
do treat him like shit.
They do. I'm just saying that initially, there should have been more. Like if they're investigating all this, like when they first got to the ship,
he's trying to investigate. His master is
Padawan
X-23 telling him
X23.
not to. His master literally tells him, "Do not investigate. Do not trust your instincts. Just fucking listen to me, you stupid black man."
No, that's not his master.
What? That's not his
he
master.
doesn't have a master.
But he's
He doesn't
a
have
knight.
master.
He's a knight.
He's
an actual knight.
Yeah,
he is a
Knights don't have
master.
masters.
But he's not like in charge though. He's the one's in charge. The Squid.
He was
Squid
the
Game guy.
one in charge.
Yeah, but the
That's
master,
later.
he's not his master.
No,
Squid Game is just a master.
But he's still working under him though. He has no superior.
Yeah,
now he is.
You're right.
He was when
he doesn't have the seniority, I guess.
He doesn't have seniority over him. He has to.
Yeah, he
listen
doesn't.
to him.
Because Soul's the master, and I think Soul's a really interesting character that they're gonna ruin because I do like Soul. I think
they're gonna ruin both of those characters.
They already
they're ruining both of them right now in front of me, and I'm like, I have a character I actually kind of like here. Two characters I like. They're treating one as a joke, and they're gonna butcher the other one. I see.
Don't let fear ruin your instincts. That's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
How you know?
Well, that's because they're taking lines that they've heard in the past and they're running through an AI machine and they're like remaking them. That's really what they're doing.
Yeah, GPT wrote that.
You might not be wrong.
It's a bunch of women writing it. Of course, it sounds like
this Yord guy. His Jedi Knight Yord. Who's putting him down? It's Padawan X23. This stuck-up little girl is like putting down a knight.
Yeah.
I'm like, learn your place, girl.
Look at how often Anakin got chastised anytime he spoke out of line when with Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones.
But he was a Padawan.
Obi-Wan is his master.
Yeah, so is this girl. This girl's a Padawan, and she's talking out of line and everything.
Yeah.
To another knight.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say the knight doesn't say shut up, Padawan. He's just like,
he doesn't reprimand her. He just takes the lumps.
That is a huge trope of modern writing, is having these small characters that we're supposed to sympathize with, right? Because they're smaller and they're weaker. They talk down to their superiors. Just like, what's her name? Oceana or whatever her fucking name is.
OSHA violation.
Yeah. So OSHA violation, right? OSHA
Fire in
violation.
Space is an OSHA violation.
OSHA violation is fucking talking sass to her fucking boss while she's trying to do her job. It's like, how the fuck can you? Well, they're the Trade Confederation.
Oh, you're talking about them. Okay, I thought you were talking about a feminine black guy, one that has no.
No, like she even talked down to her other boss, who she does the machinery work outside the ships for.
I heard someone say it.
I don't think that's her boss.
I heard someone say it. I don't know if it was Gary or something. It was maybe it's real BBC or Chris Gore or something. They said this is Star Trek Discovery and Star Wars.
Dude, yeah.
I can see
All the snarky comments,
He's a
the modern
snarkiness.
lingo.
Yep.
It doesn't
This is
fit.
why
It doesn't
women
fit
should be
for
in
Star
charge.
Wars.
This is
It's
just
so
current.
bad.
This is just typical current year writing in general.
Yeah,
And
it's
that-
postmodernism because they
Yeah.
can't believe in actual superiority.
Well, that they do this entirely in STD. I learned this last week watching the final episode of STD that in the 32nd century, you know what's still around? Fist bumping.
No.
The captain fist bumps her son.
No.
Wait,
Yeah, you
Captain
got
is-
it. They fist
don't-
bump.
They don't respect authority. They're trying to belittle authority. And that's what
Well,
this
the-
show does too.
but
They
the-
all do it.
The problem
Well,
is
hold
that
on, hold on.
they're not
I've got-
respecting the history. They're not respecting that this is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Do not make 21st century speak and thought now.
Yeah, progressivism in a
20
prequel.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away that's still fucking small.
I
For
know.
fuck's
this is
sake, they
small
got-
You know what?
planet.
At least they got
Ice
off the
Planet to
fucking
Coruscant
desert
is-
for once.
No, we're back to Coruscant. Right?
Ice Planet to
Why
Coruscant.
did they think she got off her garbage of the Trade Federation ship and then went to wherever the hell the planet was, killed the person, and came back in the middle of the night?
Well, how did she survive if
Because they're
she's not
retarded.
even strapped into that chair she pulled herself into? That was insane.
Even they comment in the show how there's no way anybody could have survived this.
I know. It's like,
That ship should be in
I
pieces.
see no
Shit,
blood
the-
or
the
guts.
ship
And she's like,
should have been
oh, this is
destroyed."
somebody.
Well, isn't that the theory that she was protected by the Force?
Probably.
Bullshit.
I don't know. I
That-
didn't
that's
catch
retarded.
that.
Well,
but-
Well, the
I
Force
think it
clearly
was
protects
on the
females.
Force.
I think there's theories out there that like the Force
Well-
surrounded her and protected her, and
That
and
is
they used the
retarded.
excuse
Well-
of that.
well-
Hold on, I'll bring this back up in a
goddess,
second.
okay? That's
But,
not
like,
what the Force.
That goes to the point where like the Jedi, what's his name? The guy who's
Lord or
meditating
Saul?
the whole time.
Torben.
Torben, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there's people are out there theorizing that like the Force protected her like it was protecting him. And it's like, well, no, that guy was in like a deep meditative state.
And she hasn't been a
Wait.
Jedi for 6 years.
Exactly. She couldn't even fucking force pull her fucking little droid thing.
Yeah.
Remember that when
her,
she was
her
trying
vibration. droid.
They're combining so many different things going on. Like
And also-
she's basically also like kind of adapting the role of being like the Jedi exile from KOTOR too, because she's cut herself
Mhm.
off from the Force. She was a former Jedi and everything, so now she's cut herself off from the Force. They're using that story element.
They're bringing in.
They're
elements
also
of
this
Luke
is just
and
what.
Anakin.
So at the what was it? Is the French Film Festival or whatever the hell went on recently, and George
On.
Lucas was there.
Yeah.
And
don't
Lucas
understand
himself was saying how the people that have taken over Star Wars do not understand the Force and everything that goes into it, which is just being more and
Well-
more evident here because the Force is again not act. Especially if episode 3 turns out to be true. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I think
got
we
some
should
things for that.
we need to stop calling it the Force.
It's the cum.
No,
G-force.
What
The
some
momentum.
people maybe just what some people call the Force.
the maxi
Some
pad.
people call it that.
No. It's the flow.
It is the flow.
It's
The
you know what?
flow
It's
is
all about
strong
the
with
thread of
this
life.
cunt.
It's all about the thread of
The
life.
thread
So
of
we're getting
life, yep.
we're gonna have a Madam Web tie-in.
Yeah. When two mommies love each other very much, they have a heavy flow and they call upon the powers of the Force.
Then Pearl
And make
Jam
two
could
babies.
rewrite.
This
into
will
a-
happen next week. We know this already.
Yep.
Anyone who's I
Hey,
don't
Force.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about a Jedi who's so one with the Force, but yet has so much shame inside of him that he is so quickly willing to accept a vial of poison to end himself?
Well,
Antithetical to
what-
the Jedi. This is
Antithetical
all.
to
This
the-
is all. This is all on purpose. This is all to again, like Leslie Headland was saying in all her interviews, she wants to portray the Jedi as
Jedi's
being
Corrupt,
and
yeah.
everything like that, and then also want to bring some of the again like the typical trends going on of the misunderstood evil bad guys.
Well, I
Well,
think
it's not just
I think-
that. It's
Itself is against what Lucas was doing, but
I don't think
But also-
anyone who is so willing to fucking off themselves would have any chance of being able to master the Force like that.
No.
He was
you have to
waiting.
realize, but you also have to
Yeah,
realize,
he was waiting. That's right.
Go back to what that Bint said. We want white people to cry. When you look at that scene, compare that scene to Carrie-Anne Moss's scene. Carrie-Anne Moss at least put up a fight and then got cut by a butter knife and then just laid down.
Oh my god.
You look at this
she was
dude,
stabbed. I mean, in the
she
heart.
got cut by her. No, she got cut by a butter knife and fell down. This bitch, this white dude, after meditating for 10 long years, being protected by the Force, not eating, not sleeping, just meditating, she just walks up and goes like, turn yourself in, or
take this vial.
Or take this vial. And he just looks down. He looks up at her
He
while they're both kneeling on the ground, cries and says, "I'm sorry." And then
I can explain it, Jeremy.
It's white guilt.
He was
so
he was waiting for the person he wronged to return. That's going to be the explanation.
It's white guilt.
White guilt.
Yeah, it's a form. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
The woman put up a
Jedi
fight
would
and the
have
white
turned
man
themselves
cried.
in.
Hey guys, do you actually know that this involves Jedi?
Put up a fight.
No, there's a kung fu movie. What the fuck you talking about Jedi?
Because I've
for?
seen we have 2 uses of lightsabers so far in the show. One is Carrie-Anne Moss blocking, butter knives. The other is like, if I turn off my light, I can light my lightsaber and use it as a flashlight.
I could believe a Jedi would do that, but it was so like.
Is it all right?
I would believe a Jedi might use a lightsaber as a torch in a moment, but it's just here's the lightsaber.
I'll defend him once again. He's hunting a fugitive.
Also, Jedi only use their lightsabers to kill.
Well, that's not fucking true. I know I don't read the books, but that's fucking horseshit. They made that shit up so they can have kung fu fighting movies.
I think that's a gun control comment.
That's what I was saying when the freaking Korean dude was all like just fighting her with hand-to-hand combat.
Chopstick hands, jackknife hands.
And I'm like,
how bad is the combat?
So bad.
I'm like,
Soul is the only one I like, and he had a decent fight scene.
A Jedi Master can only concentrate the Force on one knife at a time. She couldn't see the other fucking. That was so stupid.
Okay, so this is part of, like, I've seen some people make their arguments because yes, within the EU and everything for Star Wars, there is the martial arts, there is the what they call Terras Kasi, and in KOTOR 2 with the Handmaiden is introduced the whole Ichani and their kind of martial arts lifestyle or whatever. But at least with that, it was at least what I remember it was that there are unique moves in the way it's supposed to perform and stuff like that. All we're getting out of this is basically your typical kung fu Jet Li sort of fight.
Crouching Tiger, like, Hidden Dragon.
Right.
The belief is being dismembered
or the Matrix or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That's probably why
she wanted to make her Kill Bill meets Frozen.
No.
Right.
The problem
that's right.
is,
oh my god, it's so pissed now.
Yeah, the
this
problem
is her fucking Quentin Tarantino.
We can't. You can't believe in this reality because you're not properly writing it in to have us believe in the martial arts because the Jedis are refusing to use their lightsabers for no reason.
Right.
They only use it to kill.
That's fucking.
They
bullshit.
only use it on armed combatants.
Yeah, on people who are armed. That's a new rule that I've never heard before.
Never.
Well, technically, everyone has arms.
Yeah,
you've seen them sliced off all the time.
Well, and I mean,
that's what makes Star Wars cool.
Since when did knives not count as fucking weapons?
Awesome.
That's what I'm
saying.
Well,
they do. And then she just puts her lightsaber away for some reason.
The bitch threw a fucking dagger.
Oh, you're talking about she's supposed to kill without a weapon?
Yeah, she's supposed to kill. She's
what
supposed
if
to kill the Jedis without weapons, and even at the end of the last episode of the end of the first episode, the stupid dumb LARPy Sith that has that whole word salad says the same damn thing. The acolytes do not kill with weapons. Motherfucker, she killed Carrie-Anne Moss with the kunai knife, and then kills another guy with a poison. Those are both
one Jedi with no weapons. That's her goal. She can kill at least 3 of them with weapons. One must be killed with no weapons.
That's what someone's going to say.
That was brought up in the the fucking apothecary dude with the knockoff brand.
Ezra Miller. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw
Oh, he does look like Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I thought that
Wish
too.
.com Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
He
Who would've
says,
thought you could get more low rent Ezra
No,
Miller
what's the
than Ezra
Thailand
Miller?
Amazon? It's the Banggood. The Banggood.
he as he's making it all, he's like, the master told you have to kill at least one Jedi without the Force. Okay. I mean, without weapons.
Oh,
Because
without weapons.
Because she was making them. I have to kill them without weapons. Like, but bitch, you just kill.
She's like, no, I want the white man to suffer.
But you know, but the
Like,
problem
you're
is you
getting
can't kill a
poison right now to
Jedi.
kill someone.
You can't kill a Jedi with lasers or steel. Except I've seen them kill
But
with
white guilt,
lasers
Brad.
and
You
steel.
forgot the ultimate weapon.
Pretty sure I saw Darth Vader do that pretty early on in this whole story.
I'm pretty certain I saw a bunch of. I mean, I know it's 100 years from now, but a bunch of Jedi get killed by lasers from droids. Happens all the time.
I think Static's onto something. Darth Vader did a few things at the Jedi Temple with some Jedi.
And also, he did a couple things. When he blew up the Death Star.
Wait, didn't the Geonos bug people also kill a bunch of Jedi?
I can't believe I'm defending
Yes.
that dude.
Yes. So did clones, clone troopers on Order
The
66.
super battle droids.
Yeah, battle droids. How did Grievous get all of his sabers? He had to kill a Jedi once before he got him.
No, he went up to him.
He killed them without using the Force.
If you watch the Terranosky thing, he does kill at least one Jedi with no lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
He's savage. He's savage in the Tartarovsky. I love that.
No, Savage is a different character. You know that.
I can't believe Hollywood Scholar fucking hates those.
It broke my heart.
That broke my heart too. It kind of discredited him in a little bit. I kind of can't trust his opinion anymore.
Well, wasn't he already on Side Scrollers defending Disney Star Wars? So
what are you looking at?
No.
Jet?
Or is that somebody else?
No.
You're thinking of Dev?
That was Tom.
Oh, the fairy guy, Tom. Yeah.
There's a TikTok.
I believe that was back when Side Scrollers only had like 1,000 subs, and it was just me and 3 other guys, and I was like, "Don't you call Link a fucking fairy, you piece of shit?" And I was like, "The chat's really mad at me." Well, not really. It's just one guy named Shock.
I remember that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Cash?
Cash. What's up, dude?
There was a lot of people mad at him. There was a lot of people mad at him.
Called Link a fairy.
So
like,
I have another question. Why would they put a Jedi temple in the slums?
I don't know.
Guys, you don't Static. You don't understand. This is Jedi CSI Jedi. So they have different stations throughout the galaxy. So to investigate crimes. And then at some point, I'm waiting for one of the Jedi to like rip off his sunglasses, David Caruso style. Literally, they are trying to catch. Yeah. They're trying to catch this dude on a bug. Like, we have to wait for him to get the confession. No, we're not at the confession yet. It's like, what am I watching? This isn't Star Wars.
There's only one Jedi that's actually following the rules and being a Jedi and having faith in democracy, Anakin. And they're all fucking crooked fucks. And that's why they wrote it this way. They want to show the hypocrisy of actual establishment, of actual power.
You have to come back to headquarters to discuss this.
Yoel's plan was the only logical plan there. Because the biggest problem with the fucking Padawan cat girl whatever thing. Wait, no, she's not a cat girl. That was
I don't know
the
what
other
the
one.
fuck she is.
The other
It's X-23.
Yeah, X-23, Padawan 23. The problem with her thing is, okay, we're gonna send Osha in there because she looks just like the other one.
With the hair, even
May with the hair and everything like that. The problem with your thing is she might look like her physically, but she doesn't have the same style of clothes. It's gonna be really easy to figure it out. Yeah, manner of speaking. She doesn't know who this guy is. There's tons of flaws in this plan.
That was actually it was shown.
Yeah.
It wasn't even good. It's like, can't you at least fake it? It's like you're not even yeah, it's like I walk in like, I forgot what is the plan because I was so busy. They must remind me of the plan again. That's kind of, it's like,
I wrap myself up in a scarf and that's enough. And then he doesn't realize it till he's right up on her. Goes like, man, you look so much like her.
This almost fucked. Yeah.
The fucking cope's gonna be, well, he always knew she wasn't it. And it's like, no, he did not know.
May has a tattoo on her forehead, on the left side of her forehead. That
you're right.
Which is what Karen Moss saw, and she's like, "Oh, it's
which you can't see because of the various." I want to know who does the hair, because the amazing
what's
thing,
that
they've gone
rapper's
to the
name?
same hairdresser in the galaxy.
She's got Lil Yachty's hair. Look up Lil Yachty.
She also has Rick James hair.
He got he does have Rick James hair. Oh my gosh.
So just as someone put this lovely little thing together here, so that for those of you who maybe haven't seen the Acolyte yet, you can get an idea of what this dialogue is like.
Do you think that...
No. May is dead. I saw her die.
A few moments later.
May is alive.
I believe you.
Do you think that...
And that's not an exaggeration. That's like literally like 2-3 minutes later.
This whole thing is retarded. So he knew that she had a twin. Yul knew that she had a sister, but Yul didn't know that said sister was a twin.
He did. I thought he did know it was a twin.
No, he didn't know it was a twin.
No, he said twin.
No. No, when he got told that it was a twin, he was shocked. So you have to believe that Yul and Osha, who were friends, they have obviously established they were friends. Yul knows about Osha's past. More than likely, Osha told him about her past and stuff like that. And it's plain as day. You mean to tell me Osha never told Yul that the sister that passed away was her twin? Oh, my two moms and my twin sister died in a fire. You would say that, but no, you just say sister. So then it's a shocker that it's a twin. And then everybody's like, well, nobody knew it was a twin because it's not in her file, but Soul knows it's a twin. But yet Osha, who has told everybody about her family, didn't tell anybody that it was her fucking twin. And then the whole thing becomes even more retarded, because then you have to realize, oh my God, when Osha's doing like being questioned and everybody's like, it was her, she didn't like start thinking, no, there's no way that my twin could be back. That thought never actually crossed her mind, that somebody that looks like me committing crimes. You could have just had you could have just had her like think for a bit, but no, it's a big revelation that it's her twin, but it never crossed anybody's mind that she has a twin.
But he talks like he knows May though. And then if he doesn't assume that she has a twin, that May is a twin, why wouldn't he have treated Osha like an actual like potential criminal? Because he acts as if like, oh, I believe her because her twin's out there.
I think there's a little bit of this is my Padawan. I want my Padawan to come back to Force, doing a whole kind of like Anakin and Obi-Wan, or not Anakin and Obi-Wan, but Anakin and Ahsoka doing that kind of stuff. Because I can see this all over the place. Like they're taking old tropes, bringing it back.
But they were still hard on their like inferior, you know. But he's like, I believe you. I'm nice. Don't do this. It's just.
But he is harsh on her. This is why I like Soul. Soul's harsh on her because he does care about her. It's obvious.
I don't see him being hard on her. I don't.
He's hard on her.
I didn't see it.
Remember, he looked at her. He looked at her shoulder. Didn't approve of the tattoo, talked to her. He does feel like he's failed both of them, but it's because he does care about her, and I think he does actually care about his job. They're gonna butcher it by the end and make him just incompetent and pathetic and weak, and I'm just gonna be here like he's the character I like the most right now, especially when you had Osha like shouting at Soul. Soul was like, you don't need to go down this path, okay?
So what's interesting,
don't do this. This is my fight, not yours.
What's interesting is he's such a good actor, but you can tell he can't comprehend the lines that he's receiving. So it makes his line delivery.
Yeah.
He misses line deliveries because he can't comprehend what's being told to him. And that's not his fault. Like, I think he's a great actor.
but it's just this fucking show. They don't try to help him at all. I wonder, when did they actually finish like shooting these actual scenes? This whole show seems fucking rushed for it to take
4
6
years
years?
ago.
4 years? So it ended 4 years ago and it took 2 years to do all the special stuff?
I'm willing to bet it took them a whole lot longer to get everything done.
It looks so
I'm willing to bet. I'm
nice,
willing to bet
dude.
they finished the recording like 4 years ago. Like the year after they did it, I'm willing to bet they announced it. They wrote it and finished the recording.
Did they start this during the COOF?
I think
Yes.
they did start during the COOF.
So
They did.
4 or 5 years
By the way,
ago.
By the way, I just sent something to the private chat.
I don't see
What's
it.
that?
Group
I
chat
sent
or
it to
private?
The DM
group
group.
chat.
Oh God, here we go.
Not for tonight, but I'm.
Yeah, I got the notification about that.
Oh God.
Wait. You're still subbed?
I get notifications, yeah, but
Okay.
like,
I know what to say because that's right. You don't have to give
I
money.
follow.
We'll
Yeah,
follow.
you can follow.
I do too.
Oh shit!
Chat doesn't know what we're talking about.
We're talking.
Okay, my favorite part about the Acolyte was
let's go back to the Acolyte. I just
when
wanted to
the
share
black
this.
girl was told, the little black girl was told, "Look into the forest, little girl. What do you see?" And she says, "I see fire and Black Lives Matter." And then the teacher said, "That's all for today, students."
This is another problem with the show, and it's a problem with a lot of modern writing. They think they're being deep when in reality they're being kind of like stupid.
Yes.
You saw this in Rings of Power, like, why does a rock float in a boat? Why does a boat float and a rock sink and all this stuff? Like, very airy.
See the sky.
In reality, it's kind of stupid. It's fire and ocean, but the force is powerful, like a fire in the ocean. So you must respect it. And it's like, yeah, okay. What's the wise part here? No, you're just saying it wise. You're just saying something that makes you sound wise.
Right.
They're trying to be they try to have a Yoda without having a Yoda.
I know.
Well, then you get fucking fucking Leslie Headland's wig coming on in, and going like, my soul, my best friend, and it's like I could probably figure out that you two were best friends without you saying you're best friends.
Yeah,
I know. They do that a few times. They do the whole like, what is it? It's poison.
But, by the way, this is poison. It's like you just fucking said it was poison. Oh my god.
Another thing. The Jedi are so fucking retarded.
Yeah,
so
so
fucking
dumb.
retarded.
That's intentional.
So you have
absolutely.
laser
And they're
So
white.
you have laser walls. You know, like the to guard people. But on your prison transport, you don't put laser walls in. Then you allow a robotic monstrosity creature on your ship that can hack into droids without even trying, and you don't put some sort of like security system on him. Don't make sure that he can't do anything. Put him in some sort of force field. Maybe turn him off a little bit, but keep his life support systems on, whatever it is. And then the guy that has a tentacle on his goddamn head, you don't like secure that shit.
No, yeah,
No?
you just
And then
you secure the deranged lunatic with a weird pacifier thing that.
But and then you have only one security guard droid. You have one.
Okay,
What
so
the fuck?
was it okay? So was that transport that she was on before it crashed and she magically survived? Was that specifically a Jedi transport, or was that a Republic?
Yes.
Was that a Republic jail transport thing? That was. I'm wondering if there was a
little bit of
distinction
column
there.
A, a little bit of column B.
I have no idea.
Why aren't there real guards?
Oh, hold on.
And
I
then
have a
there's
bigger
that.
question. Why the fuck was Todd Howard getting skull fucked by some kinky alien shit? What the fuck was that about? Don't worry. This little alien, if you're too violent, just fingers your brain hole and calms you down. Oh, he's having a grand time.
Maybe you need one, man.
Shit.
Yet they are coherent
disgusting.
and they know everything that's going on around them.
That was sexual abuse.
When that thing jumped off of its face after she shocked it, it flashed. It flickered off the screen. It wasn't a smooth.
She shocked it
transition
with her
jump back.
vibration droid.
Yes.
Her multi-tool,
The-
multi-tool droid that has a vibrator function.
Yeah, let's see. It's got an electric shock. It's got a fire extinguisher. It's a droid. It literally is like
it has a blowtorch on it.
She's non-binary. So
it's Dr. Shooty Sonic screwdriver.
But no.
It's the lesbian mechanics Leatherman.
Yes, I was also joking. I joked in my episode 1 review before I saw episode 2. There's more than likely a vibrator function. The beginning of episode 2, she goes like, "I'm super flexible," and then Pip freaks out and she goes like, "Oh yeah, and Pip's super flexible." It has a dildo in it. It has a goddamn dildo in it.
The thing that has no
robot.
fucking joints is super flexible.
Yeah,
it gets into the angles.
Well, you don't know what else is in it. It could be a long tube that.
It could be fentanyl and
semi-rigid.
I mean,
you can do anything.
What are you complaining about? Previous Star Wars series had a security system that checked if you had a face.
I do not.
Mandalorian season 2, all he had to do was show a face to get into the systems.
Oh god.
So all these low tier security systems makes perfect sense.
Well, but it was in an Imperial place, so you would only expect Imperials to be in there, of course.
Oh yes, by default, yes.
Look,
the rigid, strict Imperials are gonna be.
Look, I admit it is not as complicated as a laser gate in the middle of nowhere to get around. That's like a puzzle that no one can figure out. I mean,
even the brightest Obi-Wan Kenobi could not figure it out. It was
how can
too
I get
tough.
around these two gates? I don't know. I mean, there's space over there and there's space over there, but I would have stayed on the road.
If there were two gays, he would have went straight through.
You know what though? Exposure to two suns can really have detrimental effects, I think.
You know what makes me
exposure
think
for Disney Star Wars will have detrimental effects on you. Make you want to drink.
Absolutely.
By the way, Brad, are you drinking there?
Yeah,
I noticed that as well, Derby. He needs it. Oh no! Don't sober up. Don't do that to yourself.
No, you should drink some more. Come on, buddy.
He already said he's buying dinner next Vegas.
Yeah.
All right.
I said
okay. Again, I don't need to look him up. Okay. Man, I was gonna invite him on BB next month.
Did you not see the link he sent?
Yeah, I sent you guys a menu.
It's like $50.
I know. I looked at it.
Appetizers.
I said my wallet burned up looking at the appetizer.
Yeah.
They tasted.
But no, like so
it's like
much
where
of
Mafia
this,
goes to get killed.
right? So much of this could have been avoided if that guy Yord had actually done some investigation when he first got to that ship. All they had to do was check flight logs, go Jedi mind trick some people on the ship, and actually been like, has she been here the whole time of a certain incident taking place? Wow, we would have saved.
But you know what makes more sense?
But it would have been
dragging the bartender off the planet throughout the galaxy.
Oh my god.
Well, apparently,
hold on. That's an unconstitutional lineup. That is not how it's supposed to work.
Well, and
you're supposed to present 6 people that look the same. You've all seen this is actually constitutional law. This is how a lineup is supposed to work.
But the other thing is, they're hunting a person. They're going for a person that killed a Jedi master, and they just bring these 2 civilian people along with them. Like there isn't the possibility of threat to their life to a person that did that.
He had a Padawan with him, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, the Padawan would have done so much.
Hey, don't remember Obi-Wan had a Padawan with him too. They did some stuff. Just saying.
The Padawan was a cat girl creature thing.
I just thought that
I thought the Padawan was just albino Darth Maul.
No, that's the other one.
No, that's X-23.
That's Padawan 23.
Yeah,
Padawan 23 is albino Darth Maul, and then cat girl Padawan is
that one.
Padawan
Yeah.
that you only see once because they needed a cat girl creature thing.
Like cat girl Furby.
It looked like a cat. It looked like, you know what? It looked like a cat girl mixed with a Furby mixed with the big eared creatures from Star Trek.
The
Ferengi.
The Ferengi.
Yeah. That's what it was a mixture of. Because they have no original ideas.
None
there
whatsoever.
There was
Beard has a poll up. Roman put a poll up on his show. Which of these is better than the Acolyte? Book of Boba Fett, 5%. Kenobi, 18%. Ahsoka, 9%. For the love of God, kill me now, 68%.
Yeah, none of them are good. Like,
Well,
I didn't watch Kenobi. I watched the first episode. It was kind of like this one. So I was able to get through the first episode of this, just like I was able to get through the first episode of Kenobi. The second episode of Kenobi, I tried watching 7-8 times and could not do it without falling asleep. Same with the second episode. This one, I didn't, not as nearly as many times, didn't technically fall asleep, but it could not keep my attention at all. I was fucking bored.
Heather left.
I paused it at the third minute mark, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm only 3 minutes in."
So on the ship, when Soul goes to talk to green bitch
Tiff?
the first time,
Tiff?
no, not her, not that green haired chick. The bald green haired bitch that's supposed to be a Yoda stand-in.
Mrs. Leslie.
Yeah, Mrs. Leslie. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I apparently blanked out that entire scene, and I still did my review and just said they were talking about going to a planet.
I actually don't remember what she was talking about.
I don't know what was going on.
I don't remember.
I get to that point in my review, and it's like they're talking about going to a planet.
Stuff
and they're like, "Yeah,
happened.
we're gonna go to the planet."
Disney Star Wars happened. What else do you need to know?
So that also, so May breaks into that temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow she
through the
gets
front
to-
door.
Somehow she gets to Jedi Tubin.
No, hold on. Here's the worst part. Okay, so when OSHA violation sneaks off for some reason, okay, and then who's the black guy's name again? I forgot his name.
Yord.
Is he black?
Rightly. I don't know.
Or
Anyway,
Coco?
He's mixed.
he rightly follows her because she's still a
Prisoner.
fugitive. She's a prisoner.
Yeah.
Say, hey, why did you run off? I'm gonna follow you. How did they beat Squid Game guy to the Jedi? The Jedi who was showing him how to get to Tubin or whatever? How the
They took
fuck
the
did
long
they
route.
How did she know the quick route?
So
No,
here's
she
my
didn't
thing.
know the quick route.
Here's my
She
thing.
just knew
is
where to go.
When
What
May
happened? I don't
breaks in,
know.
when May breaks into there the first time, and they catch her, she gets all the way to Tubin without being noticed, but yet all of a sudden they know she's in there.
How?
Like,
Because
The only time,
How do you know she
so the
didn't
second,
walk
the
by
second time,
somebody.
I think the second time they know that she's in there is because of he sensed the death of Tubin.
well, but
But-
they
yeah.
knew she was in there the first time too.
Yeah, because the guy came
because
running
they
in to
called
look.
them and said, "Hey, this happened."
Oh, yeah.
No, she was
You know what?
talking.
I
And
know.
that's
I know
what-
what happened. I know what happened. Body positive Padawan saw her but couldn't keep up.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No, what
There
hap-
it is.
what
There it
happened-
is.
I'll actually use like the episode to explain it. She's yelling
just
in his
did.
goddamn room,
Okay.
attacking,
All right.
throwing herself around,
Oh,
punching
that's
constantly,
true.
falling
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
and speaking. They're gonna figure it out.
If you punch it,
That was
nothing though, does it
before.
make a sound?
That was no, that
No,
was
but
before
like-
she went to get the poison though.
Yeah.
I want to know
Yeah,
what it
but-
feels like when you punch nothing.
Just
You know what I
punch in
mean?
the air.
Like
That's
do you
what it feels
actually
like.
Well,
feel
we'll
it
just-
when
we-
something
we could just-
when nothing stops you? Do you actually like feel that?
I
And
think you
does
would
it
break
have, like,
your
Yeah.
I
wrist.
don't know. Why don't we punch Shock in the dick?
You wouldn't have to reach far, buddy.
These jokes
I
don't
was
work.
doing a-
Steve's
I was
not
doing
here.
a no
Oh,
dick
yeah.
joke there, and
He's not
it fell
here.
flat.
Yeah, I got that.
So
Yeah.
Steve made a comment earlier. He says, "You know the best part? English is my second language, and I could write better than these Pop-Tarts." I want to know if his first language is farting, because I don't know what other language he speaks.
Matt,
That was gonna be my answer
It's
too.
Steve. It's Steve.
Stevenese.
We've been
that's
learning,
true.
Steve. We just didn't know it.
And then what are you guys complaining about? The previous
Yep.
Star Wars series
We
had
had
a
that.
security
Yeah,
system that checked
just-
if
we-
you
we
had
hit
a
that.
We
face.
talked about that.
Yeah,
We
I
got
brought
that.
that up.
You
Count
were
Holy
up taking like a
Gary.
piss or jerking off. I
You
don't know.
you were checking your face on a screen to make sure you get back in your house.
Yeah.
You recognize you had a face.
And then I keep seeing this Moxygen thing, and I know we were talking about that earlier, but whenever I hear about that, whenever I hear Moxygen, for some reason I think Moxie from Borderlands.
What's Moxygen?
Oh,
I said Oxyfan.
it's oxygen.
That's when we were
that
making
sits
fun
on
of the
fire.
environment that allowed for
Fire in
campfires
space.
in space. Oh,
No, that's just retardation.
Savage
No,
figured
it's
out
a
Steve's
different
first
world.
language is masturbation.
So I didn't even. Every time there's a fire in space, my brain like turns it out. It's like, no, that's possible. It's like, no, that's physically not possible. But whatever. Can I just address? Fire starts. She looks at it and says, "Okay, I'm gonna go over there and put it out." Then starts walking over there and has like a PTSD attack because she's staring into the fire.
Right.
PTSD is kind of turning into the new amnesia. Like amnesia is getting kind of old and boring. PTSD.
Has she ever seen a fire before?
Well, it's not just PTSD. Okay, PTSD is specific. This is just trauma. Is what it is.
Oh, it's like spiders.
Everything
Game of
is about
Thrones did it
trauma
well.
and people not having to fucking deal with it.
Like
That's what all of this shit, like, it goes past Star Wars. It goes like we were talking about that dumb chick who wants the arachnophobia mode because of her fucking trauma. All of these, for lack of a better term, snowflakes want everyone to bend their will around their trauma.
Listen, I see Brad over there drinking on stream right now, and you know what? It's triggering my trauma for the last time I got drunk on this stream, and I broke a $200 stream deck 2 days after I got it. So I think, maybe we should. You know, I'm having a trauma attack.
I'm gonna fucking drink right now.
I would suggest you have a drink.
No. No.
So the difference, dude,
I'm also very much sipping at this point, not like I used to.
Sipping the good, just sipping that yak.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of very expensive. That's why I'm sipping it.
So I've been watching like an anime where like there's an actual character whose village was burned down, right? And usually
That's
when
very descriptive of an anime.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very easy trope. But the point is whenever they're like when there's like a certain, like when someone's trying to harm them or harm someone, like their new friend, they think back to trauma of, this is gonna happen again. I don't want this to happen again. I'm gonna do something about it this time. But the thing about like modern writing is there's nothing going on, but we all have to stop and really pretend we give a fuck about this character that they're forcing you to like. They don't actually put the characters in situations and make you feel for the person through like
they're not building story.
There's
That's
no
the problem
story they're
with modern
building up.
writing.
They're forcing you to believe this backstory without even giving you reasons to care. Versus a character who's made a new friend. Now something bad's going to happen to the friend. Flashback. This has happened to me before. I'm not going to let it happen
the other problem
again.
I think is many of these stories. I mean, literally, we have 8 episodes for this entire thing, and I think Germany and I are probably the only ones watching here. We're seeing the same thing in Doctor Who. They're creating all this backstory, but just not being seen on screen because literally you have 8 episodes. But in Doctor Who, from what we could tell so far, Dr. Shooty and Ruby have had tons of adventures together, but we've seen 5.
These
But
aren't even 30-minute long episodes.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's not enough because there were. Don't forget, there were times when there were 26 episode seasons of television.
Yeah,
every year.
Brad, to that point, and I know this is getting to Doctor Who, but Adam brought this up on Saturday, and I've been thinking about it. What is the story point to this season of Doctor Who?
I thought it was going to be another Impossible Girl, but who knows at this point?
It is supposed to be another Impossible Girl. What episodes have they actually used to like build up to the overall story? What are the
all they've
important
shown is
episodes that
snow.
you need to watch?
Any episode where snow shows up, and that's all they talk about. Oh, look, snow.
Yeah. The only episodes you need for this season, I'd argue, is Christmas Special, Devil's Cord, and then probably the last 2 episodes.
How many
everything else
so far?
Oh, there's only 3 more left.
There's only 3 more left. The last 2 is going to be
What?
double dose.
And you
just
don't
like the
know what's
first
going to
2.
happen. Oh my.
Are they doing a double dose in the last 2?
They're doing a double dose on the last 2.
Oh God.
At least that pulls that cord though for you.
Oh, that's
So we have literally 2 weeks of Doctor Who yet, and the overall story so far is all you know is something with Celestials and Ruby's past.
And the doctor's
That's it.
gay.
And the Doctor's gay.
And wanted to have
Confirm that
sex.
this-
No, they're on different days, dude.
No, they're coming out at once.
No,
aren't they?
I just checked it. They're on they're showing it in theaters together. They're going to do the last one and then run it at the same. run the one before. So we got the 15th and the 22nd.
I was like, you know what? All I have to do is get through the 15th, and then I can reward myself with freaking House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is another great example. Actually, counter example to all this. House of the Dragon is slow, methodical. Yes, they tell you a bunch of like deep stories, but each story is interconnected. You see character growth, you see character dynamics, you see how they interact. And yes, season 1's super fucking slow, but you grow to love every single character. The moment the king comes to the screen, it's like, this is he's kind of a wimpy little character, but you grow to love him. When Daemon is revealed, everybody fell in love with Daemon because Daemon's charismatic and
he's just cool.
a great actor. Almost every character in that show has on a character wise something that you like about them. Not all of the characters are good people, and like some characters you hate more than others, but that's something that's amazing here. They're acting so well that you're being drawn to these characters. Even the characters that you want to hate, you're still finding like not redeeming qualities, but a way they were like written, you're liking that aspect.
Well, you feel intimidated by them because we see how they can affect the characters that we like. So we view them as like legitimate. Upon rewatching, though, I think the first episode is phenomenal.
Of House of Dragon.
Yeah, House of Dragon, bro.
I haven't watched it.
Because when you watch it, you gotta shake off the Game of Thrones stuff. But
I am in the process of looking for a House of the Dragons.
But I think the point that Jeremy's making is very valid, because we get the exact opposite with these shows now, because we're not getting characters built organically. Just look at what happened with Yord and OSHA violations interaction. Oh, I haven't seen you since you left the Jedi Order 6 years ago. Since you were kicked out 6 years ago. You know, I didn't leave on my own. You didn't leave. I was forced out. I left on my own. I don't know about that. Oh, I remember when you had a sister. Oh, you remember my sister? Yeah, she died. Blah, blah, blah. So we spent like 4 minutes getting the entire backstory.
Well,
that's not organic. That's exposition.
They built up the whole thing about how like she was picked up by the Order, right? And he's all like, well, there was questions about your age, and she was like, well, the council made their decision. And then they go straight into her getting kicked out, and it's like, well, I made my decision. It's like, wait, what?
I didn't get kicked out. I left.
Fracture's going through a blackout right now.
Sorry. Just ignore me.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
We don't have organic storytelling is what it is. Right now we have exposition dumps out the wazoo, and then you're expected to already care for
that. If there's a file on her, you can just had them read the file.
They're just fucking talking the whole fucking time. There's nothing.
Well, House of the Dragon, all they fucking do is go to banquets and talk, but it's interesting.
But here. So
all right, I'm gonna watch. I will watch House of the Dragon. I'll try to watch as much of it as possible by next Thursday.
We're seeing the difference in dialogue, though. We're seeing like good dialogue versus bad dialogue there. Where in House of the Dragon, these are every word has a meaning. Everything has like a point to it that will build up to something. Like every word is specifically chosen for a reason, and every character acts a certain way. Every character connects a certain way. Every character does things a certain way to their own ends. Whereas in you build up via their talking, via their actions, via the things they do, to liking one character or the other, siding with the blacks or the greens, whatnot. Then when it comes over to House of the Dragon, not House of the Dragon, but like Disney Star Wars right now, for example, you get immediate backstory, no build up, no like tension about what their backstory is. And then it's just dropped on your feet, and you're expected to be connected to OSHA, be expected to be connected to any of these characters. You don't get to see their actions. You don't have this build up. You don't have this tension. You don't have the whole trauma.
Yeah, I bring this up all the time, dude. It's just South Park guys. They have their whiteboard, right? And they have a big giant thing on the whiteboard that says, and then they draw a big X on it. Because if you're trying to write a storyboard and you say the words and then, they either throw food at you or they make you run a lap. Because House of the Dragon sets up characters, it sets up motives, and they set up events. And when the events happen, we can assume how our characters will react because we get to learn about them. Versus the character dump that Disney Star Wars does, they have to tell us what happens, and then.
So to that point, to that end, real quick, Brad. When I was doing my review, I started noticing something. I said "and then" over and over.
Everyone
again, because that's how I started realizing it's just
we're just chronology. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Because when we do when we do a recap, we're doing a chronology, and that's not telling a story. We're just telling you what happened, and that's the problem. That's what they're doing. They are doing chronology recap. So the 2 points I was going to make, first off, as example of the bad writing, we're having Carrie Ann Moss in Dara fight with May, and she's clearly trying to kill Indara, and she's like, "What are you doing here? I'm here to kill you." We did not need that set. We did just like it should have been. How are you here? You're dead.
No.
Listen, there was
as opposed to what are you doing? I'm clearly trying to kill you. Did you not see the last 3 minutes of our fight when I'm trying to knife you? The example I'm going to talk about, and again, I think this again is part of the shortened season stuff. So, and since Static and Fractured are quiet, I'm going to go back to Star Trek.
I'm here.
So, damn it. So in the Next Generation, first episode of Next Generation is called Encounter.
You fucker, let him talk.
I'm joking.
This is where we meet the new crew of the Enterprise. And again, first season, second season is rough. It's rough. It's not great stuff because they're trying to figure it out. Jean-Luc Picard's character is not set out in the first episode. We just see him being like a stuffy dude. We don't know about his past or anything. We have to wait till a little on. And then later on, we learned that he was on a command of a starship before, and his entire crew got killed by Ferengi. I mean, we're learning all this as we go along. It's a story and the character develops. And it's not it's an episodic show, not a serialized show. So characters develop over time. We learn about them by their interactions with other characters. No one came on board and said, Captain Picard, good to meet you. I understand you were once in command of the Stargazer. Yes, Commander Riker. I was in command of the Stargazer, but the Stargazer was destroyed by a bunch of Ferengi, and my best friend Jack Crusher, he was killed on board. But fortunately, his wife, his widow's coming on board with his very genius son, and in the future, I will have sex with her, and we will have a child.
Well, think about again another example of this.
He did it twice. Yes.
Perfect example right now is Doctor Who. New Who versus Ncuti Gatwa Who, or newest
reboot, like Eccleston.
You mean Jodie versus
Nurse what?
Nurse what? Eccleston versus Nurse what? Okay.
Rose versus the first episode with Ruby.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't really help it either. But
Rose versus
when you have Eccleston coming out, you don't learn about the Time Lords right away. It's episodes of build. It's episodes of growth. It is a consistent change, and then you get to Dalek. Dalek gets more, some more of his backstory, some more of the reasons why he's freaking out right now. It builds up and develops over the entire season, and
that's because the show is entertaining.
Doctors, but
the show's entertaining and well placed. You can learn about that stuff later as you enjoy the show.
Yes. But then we get over to Ncuti Gatwa right away. First episode, that's not
leaning on the jukebox.
Leaning on the jukebox, he just delivers the entirety of his story.
Rose was not told about the Time Lords until the end of the second episode, when they come. They went to the future, and it's the Earth blows up, and he comes back home, and she's like, well, she doesn't understand why the Doctor's acting a certain way, and just sort of standing there, and he's very serious about it. He goes, "My planet is dead," and he explains what happens. And you're like, you can feel the gravity of it. It's organic, and it feels real. This is when you're doing the exposition dump, it's not real. You know what? It's fucking Wikipedia. That's all it is.
It's immediately grab knowledge, go.
Yeah.
Instead of build up knowledge and have the knowledge delivered to you in a empathetic way, in a way that you care about the character, and over time you grow to them. Humans, that's how
TikTok.
Humans interact. It's TikTok, but at the same time, that's how humans interact. We learn about each other over time. We don't immediately come up to each other and go like, hi, Static. My name's Dermy Wormy. I'm this, I'm that. I do this, I do that. This is my entire life story.
My
here.
pronouns are they, them.
5-minute story. in like a 5-minute expedition dump, I'm going to tell you my entire backstory. No, it's over time. We grow to know each other. We grow to learn about each other. There's little things here or there that we pick up on that define us. And that's how storytelling should be done. Nowadays, we have immediately story dump.
And they go back to the original trilogy, right? We didn't get much. The exposition dump was basically, oh, I knew your father. We served together in the Clone Wars. Yeah, he was a Jedi Knight like me. So we're getting a little exposition there, but we don't get any real exposition about Luke. We learn Luke is just, he wants to go off. He's tired of being the farm boy. We don't know about Han Solo. The characters develop organically over 3 movies. You have more feeling for these characters than you do in 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. No one cares about Din Djarin the way they care about Han, Luke, or Leia. 20 years, no one's going to go, oh man, Din Djarin. You know what? They're going to remember Han, Luke, and Leia.
What's the most beloved character right now in all of like modern Star Wars?
Probably
the guy from the Jedi Fallen games.
Oh,
Why is that?
oh God!
What?
Kyle Katarn ripped
Cal
off?
Kestis?
Kyle
Cal
Kestis.
Kestis,
He's one of the most. He's one of the most beloved characters right now. Now that bar is low, but think about it. I played that game. Think about it. I played that game. It takes a while to get like what actually happened. You do grow with this character. He does become a character. Now, story-wise, it doesn't fit into Star Wars very well, but he's at least written interestingly, and he's a capable character.
And he respects.
You don't have that anywhere else.
Well, that's why video games are going to be supplanting TV shows, probably, because you can develop that if you spend the time you develop it. That's not. We're getting 8 episodes. 100. Oh, this is the point I want to make. 180 million. This Disparu did this. He goes, $180 million was spent on this. He goes, that means $22 million plus was spent on each episode. He said, I worked it out to the second. That's slightly over $9,000 a second.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck, dude.
Go watch his review. He says, this was how, he goes, for like, it's not how much was actually spent, but like for the amount of seconds on screen, it's like 5 seconds on screen, it's like $250,000, something like that.
Hold on. It's the same. It's $20 million cheaper, which we know Disney. That's a fat fucking lie. But this is the same cost as House of the Dragon, and that's like 10 hours. And unfortunately,
looks better.
It looks better.
Unfortunately, it is only 10 hours. If you watch House of the Dragon, do not listen to these stupid actors talk about the show. It fucking ruins it. It ruins the show.
Isn't that almost everything nowadays? Just don't listen to the artists at fucking all.
God, they're so stupid. They're even dumber than the Star Wars people.
I mean, that goes back to Master Anakin blew up the Death Star.
Yes, I would.
How many thousands of people did Anakin kill when he blew up the Death Star?
It's not as bad as what they did in Episode 8. The lady who plays Rhaenyra or Rhaenyra or whatever, dude. Oh my God, her actress is a fucking because she's like a they them. I'm a dude that orders a Negroni and I like to finger women. Blah,
She
blah,
got
blah, blah.
she got Best Actor of the Year award that year.
Fuck, I hate her.
And they're rewarded for their stupidity.
They are.
But she's not the greatest actor in the show, but I mean I like her character.
I like her too because we grow with the first character. We like her when she's younger, and then we care about her automatically.
Hot.
Yeah, she looks a bit inbred, which is perfect because she's Targaryen. Like they did a good job finding people that look inbred.
Jesus,
well, that black dude doesn't look inbred.
You believe it? They all look Targaryen.
The black. Is the black?
I was gonna say, except the black dudes.
Oh, I hate the Valerians, bro. They're stupid.
So you adopted?
No. So the Valerians are a different family altogether. The Valerians they come from Valeria. It works, but it doesn't work because technically the Valerians are supposed to be white with, I think, golden hair.
I love how the black men are the seamen. They have the largest fleets.
They are supposed to look exactly like very similar to the Targaryens, but they don't. But I actually don't mind the Valerians because a lot of the Valerians actually do like they're compelling characters. They kind of won me over. And guess fucking what? The guy that played. No, they're not tokens. And then you have the Bayek, the guy from Assassin's Creed, who also fucking made that Tales of Kanzaru's or whatever game.
Really?
He's gonna be in he's gonna be in House of Dragon season 2, and I'm like, awesome.
Wait,
I'm looking forward to this.
The voice of Barrick did what? He wrote
The voice of Bayek.
Sorry.
He wrote that Tales of Kanzaru game.
Really? Holy shit!
Yeah, that game that failed epically. I learned this week because he came out and did the game failed because of diversity and hatred. Yeah, of white people.
Oh, I love
and he was playing the victim the whole time. But I was looking at his all the stuff. I didn't know who this guy was actually. I'm like, nobody cared about you in Assassin's Creed. People.
I loved him. He was better than Connor. Connor was boring. For a while, all the main characters were boring until him.
Bayek was a good character. People liked his portrayal of Bayek. I'm looking at who he's going to be in House of the Dragon. I don't see anybody bitching about him in House of the Dragon because it fits. It works.
He's an actor.
There's nothing wrong with here. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to his who he is because I do like him as an actor. He's a successful actor. He's just had some shit hands dealt to him.
So my funny thing about that interview with him is that he was like, guys, I'm friends with a guy who works for Sweet Baby and I gave him money. I don't know why that's such a big deal. By the way, you're a fucking indie game that's charging AAA prices because you paid money to a whatever Sweet Baby is, a consulting company. Yeah. You paid money to a consulting company when you are an indie game charging AAA prices.
An indie game going to a consulting company sounds kind of like money laundering.
It's an indie game. It's an indie game that went to a consulting company and then was put out via EA.
I would buy that indie game for $30 if Sweet Baby had nothing to do with it. I honestly would. It looks
interesting.
Yeah, I would buy it if it was an indie game.
I'm not too big into the 2D platforming shit.
It looks like a
paid
dumb
$60.
It looks like a dumb 2D platformer. I'm not. It was not interesting to me.
The art was okay.
Wait, it was $60.
Pretty sure. What was the name of the game?
I don't think it was $60. I think it was 30 something. They just went on discount. They discounted it heavily across all platforms.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't it? It looks like it's $20.
Where's it at?
Tales of Kansara?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's $20.
Oh, okay, never mind.
$20 right now.
No, it's just a straight up $20.
Straight up $20.
Well, they put it out. They put it out on discount recently. They heavily discounted it.
Still not gonna buy it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I also said a Sweet Baby wasn't a part of it.
But
yeah, there was no reason. He had no reason to go to the dude is from the fucking motherland. He doesn't need a consultancy agency.
It looked. The game didn't look like something I wanted to play, and you put it out via EA. You not just Sweet Baby Inc., but you had EA. There was no discussion around the game. The game flopped. You come out 2 months later, and you're bitching that it flopped. My dude, it failed. I'm sorry. You're now just trying to get people to play it, but nobody's playing it.
It's like Dave the Diver, a big old studio make this indie game, and
I know. Well, okay. To be fair, it wasn't a big old studio. They just had a big ass fucking VC.
Yeah. Gosh.
Whatever. I just want good storytelling.
Is the game Summer Showcase or whatever this weekend?
Yeah, I think so.
We have something I think tomorrow and then again on Sunday.
Kel said a First Descendant announcements tomorrow. We're gonna get the release date, maybe. Let's go.
That's exciting.
Bunny's waiting for me.
My blood bitch is I'm coming, blood bitch.
Blood bitch is
I'm coming, Gray.
Oh yeah.
I do want to try out that fire guy. I wish I had time to try him out.
Yeah, it looks like Summer Game Fest is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. IGN's at 12.
2 p.m. your time, so that means noon.
That would be
no. You're an hour ahead. Well, are you an hour or 2 hours? You're an hour.
I'm currently 2 hours.
You're 2 hours, so that means noon my time.
That means 4 your time.
3:30 or 3 my time. So
math.
No. Wait, if it's 2, wait.
You're ahead of me.
You're right. Never mind. Shut up, Dermot. You're retarded.
It's all good. Time zones are stupid.
They are. I hate them.
No, the time changes.
Everything just needs to be central
time
time
changes
zone.
is retarded.
Time
I hate
change. No,
it,
the only time I never hated time changes. The only one I always hated was springing forward. Because fuck springing forward. I don't like
That's
losing
what
sleep.
everyone says.
I agree.
I never hated time zone changes until I started on this stream and started interacting with fucking static.
No,
now I
all
have to
you
figure-
fuckers are on the
I
East Coast.
I'm
know,
the
I
only one
have
on the
to
East
figure
Coast.
out-
I'm mid.
I have
I'm
to
in the
now
mid.
figure fucking out because of goddamn Arizona. What time zone is he in right now?
I keep it the same for everyone else when it comes to this show. I'm the one who has to change the time that it starts for me. So come this next October or whatever, the show will go back to being at
But I have to try to
5:30
communicate.
or 6:30 for me, whereas right now it's 5:30 for me.
But I have to try to communicate with you. Like, are you 2 hours ahead of me? Are you 2 hours behind me? Are you an hour behind me? I don't know anymore.
I just do all the math myself. You tell me what time zone, what it is in your time zone, and I figure it out for
Why
myself.
doesn't your state just change it?
I'm not a complete retard. Because we don't want the sun going down at 9 p.m. at night.
What? 9 p.m. at night?
I like it when it's dark.
I'll give you
early.
that one.
When the time changes, when the time changes in October, and they put up with it in California. I was in California. I was living there in the middle of a time change, and the sun didn't go down until like 9:30 when that fucking time.
Yeah, that happens here. It's annoying.
That happens here sometimes.
It was terrible.
It also depends on how high you are, what longitude you are.
Dude, I was at
I'll
Huntington
say
Beach.
because we're getting
Latitude.
closer and closer to summer. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year. I hate it so much. By the time 7 p.m. comes around, we're still have bright lights out and it's sun's out, and I'm just like, fuck this shit.
Oh, it's pretty. I'm pretty tight down here at 8 o'clock in Florida.
I like
The
darkness.
sun's still up
Me
right
too.
now.
I like darkness.
At 7:43, the sun's still up.
Oh, that's normal.
I like darkness.
I like the darkness.
It gets to the point that at like 8 o'clock at night, 8:30, the sun will still be up.
He likes the evenings like he likes his cocks.
I like winter. I like winter.
I mean,
I
the
do
thing is, you have to remember. Well, Fractured probably is familiar with this being a more northern place. Like when I lived in Massachusetts, in the wintertime, after September, sun would start setting at 4:30 in the afternoon. So, like, you get home at 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, it's freaking dark, completely dark.
I like it when it's dark. I like getting home at like 5 and it being dark.
Hello, dark.
I like it being dark when I'm sleeping.
I prefer
Some of us get up at 3 in the morning. We like to go to bed at 5.
Some of us hey, I don't have to get up usually until about 8:30 in the morning, but then I have to I stay up till like 5. Like I stay up late.
Me too.
I'm in my office between 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
I'm a weirdo. I'll get home at like 3 and then I'll sleep until like 8 and then I'll just stay up until like 2 in the morning and I'll just go to work.
So on Saturday, Summer's Game Fest has a section for women-led games, celebrating women-led games.
What does that mean?
Wait, Saturday? Wait, is it Friday and Saturday? I thought it was something.
So yeah, it's
Friday.
it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The big one and Monday. The big one is tomorrow afternoon at 2/4 for you.
Okay.
And then there's Monday morning streams with Steam Promotions and Next Fest.
Nexus?
Next Fest.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
turn
is.
on a VTuber.
So this is going to be a lot of Lara Croft stuff, then, right?
Wait.
All right.
Wait, it's 4 p.m. God damn it! That means it's gonna be on during fucking.
Yeah, it's on during FNT.
Oh.
I'll be watching Lethal.
I will be watching FNT, but before that, I will be watching my. I don't have an Oshi, but I'll be watching Kirsch. It has no Oshi. Oshis are stupid.
Oshi.
I have no Oshi.
Don't worry, you have an
Oshi-less
OSHA come
VTuber fan.
next Tuesday.
An OSHA.
You don't know what an Oshi is?
No.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Do I need to tell you what an Oshi is?
Is it a long story like Ethan Ralph?
Oh
no,
God.
and
Not that
Oshi
long.
is stop it! Quit playing! Fuck you! I try to
What did I
pause you
do?
multiple times. Anyways, and Oshi is what you call your VTuber person that you simp for the most.
Oh,
And
They have their own
correct me
lingo.
If I'm wrong,
Yeah,
the VTuber
right.
is the one that used the moving avatar.
yeah.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
are
it
that are
would-
kind
it
of furry adjacent.
not all of them, but some of them.
like not fractured or shot
No,
here.
mine is very
Fractured was
lazy.
sophisticated.
These are PNG tubers.
Fractured.
Yeah,
Mine is very
yeah.
lazy.
VTuber.
I put a
These
lot
are
of work in
I-
mine.
Fractured and fractured and
I don't
shock
know.
are
I don't know
categorized
what
as
YouTube's
PNG
gonna think of yours.
Are those Nancy
Those are
Pelosi's
very
tits?
pale hamburger buns.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
And
There we
stale.
go.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
your ass. I get it.
Very
Yeah,
flat.
ass.
Flat hamburger buns.
Wait, that's my ass. God damn it! Where did you get
Actually,
this in my
they could be
ass?
like Korean rolls, like the what are
Ba-
those?
Not banh mi. That's Vietnamese. Yeah, banh mi.
Is it Vietnamese? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
banh mi
rice
is
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah,
My
that's-
friend was Vietnamese, and his mom would make them, and they were so good.
I found out why the time changes and everything suck.
Yeah.
It's because they're transphobic.
I know
what
it.
isn't?
You know what?
Oh, God.
I'll buy it.
Did you know that queer and trans people actually experience time completely differently to see?
Wait, this is why Dr. Shooty got cast.
Yes.
Oh, because he goes beyond time and space. All right.
They're all timey-wimey, wibbly wobbly.
That makes sense. So that means all the Time Lords are gay.
Oh.
No. They're queer and trans because she
queer,
specifically stated quear and trans people.
Well, they've all
Yes.
bi-generated.
gays. You know.
I'm with Steve. Please stop.
All right, let's listen to this woman's reasoning. So the queer and the trans experience times different as opposed to cis hetero people.
Not even hetero, just het.
He's a bigot. Yeah.
Cishet people. It's a concept called queer temporality, and it basically has to do with the fact that historically, as queer and trans people, our lives have started much later, and for a whole bunch of reasons, ended earlier
history,
than
the
our cishet
70s?
counterparts.
Let her talk.
You were created in the 70s,
So
woman.
their life didn't start until they transitioned. I don't know where the queer people fit into this.
Your history started when a
Look.
fucked up doctor raised off a little boy's pee-pee.
And so they
Guys.
haven't lived long enough to be as adapted to time as a normal.
This is how you get the trans ages
want-
now, too.
I think the thing you guys are forgetting is that keeping a schedule, the whole concept of time and using clocks was a creation of cis white European males.
Well,
You're
hold
right.
on.
That's true.
There's a lot
Not
of
China,
white trans.
and it had nothing to do with it. Nothing in Asia. It's cis white males in Europe created schedules.
Man, we're
Because no one
awesome.
else had schedules.
We're so
like-
awesome.
Like Native Americans would just do whatever they wanted to do whenever. Africa's the same thing. They just do whatever they want to do whenever, which is why those are the heights of civilization. That's why Wakanda exists.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
God.
You got me.
Did you guys see Blair White's in a new music video for Falling in Reverse with Jelly Roll?
I did.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did see that. I like when
She's going on
when
another
Blair,
way. She's going. She's got
Blair
another 40
shoots a
seconds
guy.
of this bullshit.
No,
Yeah, she
Blair,
did fucking Ronnie Radke.
and then it hit, and then like the wound is like a rainbow of blood.
Yeah. Yeah. With the unicorn and all that shit.
That
It's
was
so
funny.
good.
I kind of liked it.
I love Ronnie Radke. All right.
So as a result, our experience of time is compressed. It also has to do with the fact that those milestones that we've been socialized to use to mark the passage of time, so things like marriage or having children or, a work.
Marriage and children is what mark the passage of time, not fucking birthdays.
Also, not a clock, not
Yeah.
the sun.
Yeah, the sun. Yeah, fucking.
Wait a minute. That means the Earth is transphobic.
Oh.
All hail Mother Earth, you base
Increase
transphobe.
I is a
climate
transphobe.
Woo!
More climate change. Let the earth
Working,
suffer.
retiring, inheritance, things like that haven't been accessible to us.
What?
She does not have
Well,
access
they
to
don't
marriage,
because
work,
they don't
children,
get
or
married,
retirement.
they don't work, they don't retire.
They don't
They don't
work.
have the same kind of time experience as everyone else.
I sit at home all day and I get government money.
We're going to finish this, and I have a general question at the end.
And that linear timeline has a name. Heterochronology. And as queer and trans people, our experience of time often sits outside that. Basically, it's super interesting, and I'm going to be unpacking it more this week on the podcast. So listen in wherever you like to do that.
Where do we find this?
I don't give a shit. Rainbow history.
Hold on, I'm googling.
Rainbow history.
Hold on, I'm googling heterochronology.
Well, yeah, that will be interesting.
I got to learn to spell chronology.
The world is sick. The world is sick. Everyone.
Oh,
is
here it is.
fucked.
The goals of heterochronology systems have been to analyze visual representations of time as meaningful cultural and historical objects in a way that preserves their specificity. We got heteronormativity as a Wikipedia link, heterosexuality. So my real question is, how do you guys just sit around all day and come up with this bullshit?
I don't know.
And why aren't you using it for more creative things?
Like writing Doctor Who?
We've seen what's already happening. I don't want these people writing Doctor Who any better or worse.
Hey, you know what? Hell has a perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
He would like to admit they also don't live as long as normal people.
Oh,
yeah.
Because
only 38 to 40%, I think, don't live as long. Oddly, for reasons.
Wait, who's Steve telling to shave their mustache?
The lady in the video.
Oh, the lady in the video.
That's the requirement for her to go out with Steve.
She's just got a little bit of Mexican in her. Me and Steve, the school that we went to growing up, the grade school, we had this substitute teacher, and everyone called her the woolly mammoth.
Oh my god!
Because her whole face was just covered in that peach fuzz.
Oh, we had a Latina that went to our school, and what was her name? Her name was Angela, and it didn't rhyme, but people would just call her Amangela. And it wasn't funny, but man, it bothered her, so it made it funny.
Amandla?
Yeah, we were retarded. It was middle school. That's what stuck.
You sure it wasn't Amandla?
Oh, Mangela.
Like
Amandla. What kind of name is that? It's because your mom knows Amanda is a dumb name. She wanted to switch it up.
I have no idea who this chick is, so I'm just like Wikipediaing. So she's 25 years old.
Bro, that shit was 1.5. I know, but it was like a full beard, but she had never shaved it, so it was like really thin and kind of see-through. But if you like looked at her face sideways, you like see the whole freaking thing. Like it was weird. She had a hairy face.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Weird. Rue. I forgot that.
In a beach, it's a bathtub.
It's a bathtub. I want that bathtub.
I forgot she was Rue in Hunger Games.
So what do you guys think happens in episode 3?
I know what happens in episode 3.
Oh, I don't. Well, if you know, I don't want to know.
I'm not going to say shit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Let me just say things start breaking bad. And I'm not talking Walter White.
There wasn't enough cringe in it for me.
I will only say it's a flashback episode mainly.
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that it was going to be the flashback one. Just because I've heard that everything goes to hell in the third one. And I had a feeling, I was like, you know what, that would be the flashback one to like make it older and all that.
I was watching.
And plus, they also got to tell us what the hell happened and why this one sister's out to fucking kill everyone.
Yeah.
It's so, dude, you're gonna. Oh, it's like.
Only imagine.
Well, apparently, I use the word retarded a lot now when I'm watching Doctor Who, so it's so fucking retarded.
You need a rubber helmet for when you do that.
Yeah.
Like you should seriously go get one of those super retard strength helmets.
Invest in a helmet. Yeah.
Chris Gore was
No.
talking about it on Film Threat. He's seen the first 4 episodes. Basically, he's seen half the season. Think about that.
Right. I know.
Jesus. Yeah, you see most
I've
of it.
avoided all of it. I want to go through it completely naked.
Oh, naked. Razor had the most best insult ever on side scrollers, and it's much better than retard with the helmet, and it's floaties in the shower.
Okay.
That was, I fucking died. This has been having retard helmet wearing floaties in the shower. Dude, I was like, that's so good.
That is pretty good.
That was genius.
Simone wants to know if we get scissoring in the 3rd episode.
Of course.
No spoilers.
Honestly, there wasn't much sexuality to it, which is fine. It's fucking Star Wars. There shouldn't be any, but it is a little surprising with how much Leslie Headland talking about it being so gay and everything.
Think about this. The only extent of sexuality we had in Star Wars, the first 6 was kissing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right.
I mean,
and incest. I mean,
they didn't know.
And Steve says butt stuff.
No, we didn't have that. That's Steve. You were watching a different movie that you got when you walked through the curtains at the video store. That's a different section.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I have no idea what happens. It did not have nearly the bigotry like Velma did. Which made me kind of sad.
It is poorly written, man. It is the most nothing makes sense. I don't know. They disrespect authority and tradition in Star Wars egregiously. Like they wanted
That's
to
why
hurt
this is
fans.
Star Trek Discovery.
It is Discovery. It's somewhat worse because it's not even trying to make a joke of itself. It's deeply attacking the fans for what they like about the original and trying to flip it on its head. It's much more sinister than Velma.
Okay, so Stenberg is a child of Karen Brailsworth, an African-American spiritual counselor and writer, and Tom Stenberg, who is Danish. She claims to have Greenlandic Inuit ancestry through her paternal grandmother, who was from Greenland during Danish colonial rule.
How do you live in Greenland, bro? I thought no one lived in there.
Some people do.
What?
Hey, look, if Trump gets back into office and he buys Greenland, a lot of people
Fuck
may live
yeah.
there. Who knows?
That's
Let's
true.
do it.
I'll live there. That's MAGA country.
So before we do our outros, I wanted to show this is making its rounds on the internet again. I'm sure some of you guys will remember this story just from the picture.
Oh shit.
God, painful.
This was someone wore a butt plug to an MRI.
Yeah. That's my wife's future. X-raying people's buttholes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, thank God you clarified that.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, let's wait.
No, this is one of the earliest episodes that we did.
Are you gonna go let him cook?
Yeah, let him cook.
That was one of the earliest episodes we did with the Weekend Pregame. Like one of the first few episodes where we talked about a story where this person thought his butt plug was completely 100% silicone and didn't have any metal in it at all. So he went to get an MRI with it in, and it ended up inside of him.
He forgot it.
Breaking ribs.
Maybe just think when you go
I
to the
completely
doctor, move
tuned
your
out.
butt
I was
plug.
gathering clips, and I saw somebody shoving stuff up their ass, and then
Now you're
ribs
interested.
breaking.
Not interested.
Now you're interested.
I want to say I sent you the link and you covered it on Ballbusters. Someone went and got an MRI with a butt plug in, and it shot up inside of them.
That's right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That story's making the rounds on the internet.
That was me.
Nope. I don't
I
do that.
remember.
And then for some reason, Shock started talking about his wife, which is really awkward.
Yeah, that's
She's
yeah,
in
Shock said that's his
nursing
wife's future. I'm
school.
like, wait.
She's
TMI,
gonna
bro.
be a nurse the first
You
4
said
years
that's
of
in my
her
wife's
life.
future. It's like you gotta preface that, dude. Say my wife's gonna be a nurse, so she'll probably see that as opposed to, oh, that's gonna be my wife's future. It's like, oh, she's gonna.
Nah, that's funnier.
Butt plug.
Yeah, inspecting butt plugs. Do you think you know how like at a golf course when you pick up the golf balls and you bring it back to the court and they'll give you money? Do you think like nurses just collect the dildos and go back to like China and they say, "Hey, I found a bunch of your dildos. Can I just give them back to you?"
Why are they only made in China? What happened to the American-made ones?
That's a good question.
The problem is we're just like exporting everything. We're not.
I actually don't know
creating
where
stuff here.
dildos are made. Do you think they're from? I'm assuming everything.
Well, okay, so Bad Dragon's based out of here.
Bad Dragon.
Whatever the fuck those dragon dildos, those are all that's based out of here. They've got a
And you know
warehouse
this
of some
how?
sort. I don't know if they make them here, but they've got a warehouse.
So those are
Is that with House of the
master
Dragon?
Again, you know this how?
I have a buddy.
That's something
who knows,
that I
have
would
a buddy
know, but
who
I
knows the
don't.
owner.
He has a friend.
Did you get samples?
He says
He's asking for a friend.
He says that their business has been taken over. This was years ago, but he said that the business had been taken over by furries, and he completely hates it.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. And
A
what's her
furry
name?
phobe.
Delphini or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's wrap this bitch up. Unless you guys got anything else you want to talk about.
Oh.
Let me
Next
go
week
over
we're gonna
my-
have so much on the Acolyte. It's gonna be so bad, guys. I promise.
So yeah,
my
unless
Oh yeah.
so I want to watch this episode 3, right? So like supposedly some shit goes down episode 3. I want to watch this. If I don't get the cringe I'm looking for, that's it. I'm done. Tapping out.
I hate you.
You're
I have
gonna
to
get
watch
cringe.
all of
Dude.
it.
Fucking bitch, watch it.
I'm sorry.
I got no reason to watch it. I'm not gonna make videos on it or anything.
Watch it.
It's
I
so
only
bad.
I do it for the cringe, man. I'm in it for the cringe. I like the bullshit. I like watching these
You
fucking
will-
hypocritical assholes make fun of themselves.
You will be more than satisfied on a cringe level, from what I understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
13 minutes until the shit show on locals.
Eh.
I
Let's
won't
go
be watching,
let's go live
I-
on Kick.
I won't be. Well, I mean, if Shock, if you want to go live on Kick and
I don't care now.
do a react, I would join you. But otherwise, yeah, I have no interest, and I'll catch clips.
I was gonna say I'll wait till I hear about the shit show.
I just want to hear. Yeah, I'll make fun of them.
What
But
shit show? What?
Mercade is going live.
Oh no!
Oh yes, on his locals.
that
Oh,
face,
dude,
holy
no!
shit.
Oh, he's not getting advice. Fucking hell!
Nah,
Oh, he's
not.
going off of his own fucking advice.
He's
Yeah.
gotten plenty of advice of people telling him not to do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Only people have been
Oh.
telling him not to, and he's been telling other people your knowledge is worthless. So you know.
The extent of the video should be this: there have been mistakes that I've made in the past. I'm working on resolving them now.
Yeah.
I will be
I-
taking
This is what
time
he's-
off.
Family's
I hope you
important.
respect that I'm
man.
going to work on this, and hopefully I'll be
This
back.
is what
and
he
make more
said so
content in the
far.
future.
This is the thing on locals. Well, let's see what's shaking. A lot has been said, alleged, and accused, and everything will be dealt with in time. For now, how are you?
Oh my god, no. He really wants to prove DSP wrong that he's an actual lawyer.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think he cares about DSP.
I
There-
think he does.
Listen, we need to wrap this up. I'm getting tired of this fucking drama, but this drama is
Yeah.
getting well out of hand.
Well, I'd stopped
We're-
paying attention to it about a week ago.
It got
I really
I
can't
don't-
help.
static.
keep
It
looking.
heated
It's like
up
a-
again
it's like
yesterday.
A car, it's like a car.
Yesterday,
crash.
what the hell happened yesterday?
Nina
Tyler.
streamed.
Oh yeah, she's been getting ripped apart.
She
I saw
had
she-
a very bad stream that boiled down to I'm siding with EVS
Ugh.
and Nick and all of them because Flash kicked me out of the Flash chat. Flash cast. and
No,
put me on
shut
Flash.
up.
Yeah, she got killed.
That is what
What?
it boiled down to.
That's what
It boiled down to.
Oh, that girl ain't
Because
right.
she spoke about DM saying Flash controls people.
No.
But doesn't tell. Said that Flash
Spicy.
came into her DMs and called her out, called her all sorts of names, and then soft blocked her, and then was mad because people on Flashcast were saying similar things that she said. So there's obviously more to the story, and that's what it boiled down to. Was that she's mad she's not on Flashcast anymore, so she's siding with EVS and Nick on everything.
What's a soft block?
It's when you block somebody then unblock them, but it's weird.
Oh, because
kinda-
they
Hey,
don't
Probably,
follow you and
it
all
probably
that.
happens a lot when you're over 50.
Yeah, what's
got a
this
pill.
about? Didn't you tweet something out yesterday about imagine leaking DMs?
That was
you
her.
leaked. Oh, that was her.
she was talking about DMs between her and Flash and didn't show the DMs. So all you have is her word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I don't care about that.
I'm sorry. Can someone just explain why people are doing this? I'm just like,
because ego's getting involved. People are getting pissed off at each other because of all sorts of different craziness. This drama is getting well out of hand because now you have Nina trying to torch everybody, and she was going after Valiant Renegade for no reason. Like if you watch that, if you watch the stream, if you watch the stream that she did last night, Valiant saying, decent things. Valiant has streamed with Ricada him multiple times. Ricada and Valiant have talked, and she's like, "Do you even know Ricada? Why are you talking about like this? Like Ricada or actually care about Ricada? You're just grifting off Ricada."
Oh god!
It's like,
wait, she
really?
accused people of that?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like the catalyst for a lot of this nonsense too.
She said that, and then she also said we were going to do an intervention with Nick, and then the day before he got arrested.
Do you believe
so? Again, all I have is your
bullshit.
I don't.
Cody has
That's
said
bullshit.
that.
Yeah, Camelot said it. I believe Camelot.
Camelot said he was talking with Drex and stuff.
He didn't mention Nina though. He didn't mention Nina being a part of that.
Well, no, the only one he mentioned was Drex.
Well, I don't want to talk about Nina. Anyways, so let's wrap this shit up.
It got bad.
Grand Admiral Fractured Filtered. Let the people know what you got going on.
Yeah, so of course Saturday we will also be repeating probably some of the talking points that I've brought up here regarding the Acolyte, because I did make Hitman watch it. He better have watched it at least, that son of a bitch. Just to continue the conversation, we'll probably talk about some other things. Of course, we will be watching Stargate SG-1 episode 21, I believe, Politics, where we get the introduction of Senator Kinsey. And Brad, you missed last week. You would have been so proud of Hitman. He started talking about Star Trek Next Generation by making comparisons. You would have been so proud.
you know that Saturday's quasi date night for me now. So problematic.
I'm just laughing because he went into it all on his own, and I had to kick him. But it's like you were there in spirit. Is all I'm saying. It was great.
It's oozing off at some point. Exactly, at some point, I will control the stream where Star Trek is allowed to be taught.
But yeah, that is of course Saturday, and then Tuesday I will be. Not Tuesday. Wednesday night, I will be on stream with Cult of Carl. We'll be talking Star Wars and probably some other nerdy shit. Should be a good time. Keep an eye out for the specific time. I'll have to get that from him. And of course, I'll also be probably helping in Grizzy's chat for the Acolyte shill watch-alongs with Darth Melvin as they rip into them. Surprisingly, the first stream was pretty calm in regards to we thought for sure some shills were going to invade and docks and cause some problems, but they weren't around, so they were very, very quiet on that home front. Because we've had
next week they were too busy watching the show.
Oh, maybe, maybe.
They were shilling in a closet or something.
They were too busy.
Yeah, chilling.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Or in their bathroom or wherever they chill.
Absolutely. Otherwise, then I'll be back around here next Thursday as well. Same bad time, same bad channel. We'll be probably discussing the horrible episode 3. I can't wait.
I know.
And yeah, you can find me here on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch. You name it. You see the symbol? I'm there, baby. That's all.
Smooth.
So, Shock, before we go into your outro, I wanted to share just one more video of Miss Alabama.
Oh, God.
God.
Wait, what? What
is
the
this one
fuck?
from
This is Miss Alabama.
This is one from was it TikTok?
This is the beauty queen from D-Day Cobra's home state. And I'm only showing this for educational purposes because a lot of people, when they hear the word term gunt, they don't know what it means.
Oh my
This is what it means.
Went wild.
That's gunt.
Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
She does it twice.
Let me just point out right now, these heels must be made of titanium or
Dear God.
I saw that on a Lips at TikTok.
Oh damn.
Yep.
That's a good one.
It was something I was gonna look up, and I completely forgot what it was.
Sorry, the guns, the gun hypnotized.
Jeremy's what he's looking up is tickets to go see Miss America and meet Miss Alabama.
No, what I'm trying to look up. What I'm trying to look up is stuff for like clips on you for ball busters. Oh, I now remember what it was. Because we're doing something special.
Shaka Zulu, ass soaker.
Ahsoka. That's
what you
how
got going on?
That's how the Aussies say Ahsoka. Next time you hear him talk, listen closely. You can't unhear it. Ahsoka. I stream Shaka Zulu 1 on Kick, Shaka Zulu 12 on YouTube. I'll be streaming this weekend. So, good night, everyone. And this show has made me depressed. Very sad. I honestly, I don't know. I thought like this would be like a boring nothing, but no, it is so badly written. It depressed. I lose brain cells watching it. I would rather watch propaganda.
Lost brain cells.
You lost your brain cell? Oh no.
It's an ass now. Yeah. That's it.
Big
good night. I'll see y'all on the weekend. But I regain my insanity back.
Probably not going to happen, but good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
And Mr. Duke Devil 95, want to let the people know what you got going on? You got more videos coming?
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't fucking matter. They got fucking killed somehow.
Oh, well,
no one
you
is
just
watching.
you just keep going, and the algo picks it back up.
You just got to keep grinding. YouTube. I firmly believe that YouTube is doing some shit behind the scenes because it's been a rough week for me.
I checked Dermy's numbers, and I saw Dermy's numbers on Acolyte. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, oh, if Dermy's getting hit like this, like,
dude, I've been getting hit like this for a week, 2 weeks now. It's bad. Like Doctor Who's the only thing that's keeping
not
me
getting
alive.
any fucking recommendations.
We're talking double digits views.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I haven't gotten double-digit views on my stuff in a long. I'm a nothing channel. You know what I got on my Acolyte? I did my Acolyte first impression watch right after I published it, put it out midnight. Right after I finished watching it, I went, did it, put it out. I got 17 views on this channel, on this video.
It's been a.
I think probably just squashing Star Wars shit.
Yeah.
No, I think YouTube is also doing stuff behind the scenes. Is probably interacting with their algorithm again and fucking shit up because it became very noticeable when I went from like 1,000 viewed videos almost every single day. Lowest videos I was getting was maybe 800 to maybe 700 views to immediately 15 to 50 views on each video.
And honestly, dude, I went and checked your channel because I'm like, well, I got to see what's happening to Dermy because I like watched your video and I'm like, I suddenly saw your views and I'm like, that's not a Dermy number. Dermy's got subscribers. Dermy gets numbers. And like on an Acolyte video, I'd expect you to be over 1,000 easily.
I wasn't expecting over 1,000, but I was expecting at least triple digits. I was shocked how bad it's been rough the past couple of weeks.
The only one,
yeah, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Last Monday.
Fucking shock.
What?
I said the only one here that can expect 1,000 view video is shock. Do you have one under 1,000?
My Sony one's only 800, and my Dragon's Dogma is only 70. My Power Worlds is only 30.
Was it an actual Power World video or was it just a?
No, it was Pokemon. Fans are mad at Power World.
Hey, at least my Doctor Who videos are still doing good. My Doctor Who reviews,
mine are not
1,400. My Doctor Who numbers video is almost 1,000. Thank you, Doctor Who stands. You guys are so fucking soft. The moment anybody comes out against it, you freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
And just saying, I will continue reviewing, watching, and recapping. And so I'll watch Acolyte this week. And since it's one episode, I will probably immediately be recording 10 o'clock my time Tuesday. I can put it out that night. And Doctor Who again coming out this week. So I'll do that as well. And then I'll be back here next Thursday. I'll probably be back on Overbooked on Wednesday, talking some wrestling stuff with Legion Talks, Joker, and Left Eye Ego.
Oh, nice. And Dermy Wormy, what have you got going on?
Well, I got Ballbusters tomorrow night with Mike Harlow joining us, so that will be interesting, especially for Pride Month. I did not plan that out that way. It just so happened to be that way. And for all Pride Month, I have something that we will be watching at least 4 clips of for every Ballbusters in Pride Month. This is an amazing thing that I discovered. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, and it's perfect for Pride Month. Trust
Can't
God.
put gay prawn on. You know that.
Borderline
When's
gay
Devil
prawn.
coming back?
Probably not at Pride
Is
Month.
it dildo or?
No, it's an animated cartoon that was aired on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's funny as fuck, and I love it. It's so funny. It's perfect for Pride Month. Oh, it's perfect. But then Saturday, of course. But before that, we have Doctor Who Cares reviews, where we'll be going over this week's episode. That's the gay one.
It's Bridgerton.
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's the Bridgerton episode where I'm placing money that Shooty Gatwa is going to be having gay sex.
He wanted to last episode.
Great.
I still can't get over the horses neigh thing. I know I'm the only one that finds it funny, but
So we're gonna have some sodomy on Doctor Who.
I'm placing money.
Isn't it about time?
What?
Yeah,
It is about time.
What's taking so long?
You know, Czech is going to be all over that shit.
Racist. He wanted to have sex with the racist.
And a conspiracy saying that Chank's nephew has no fucking self-awareness.
Oh God, I know. So good.
Shit, there was a good clip
Keeps
that I
getting
saw.
hotter.
I don't remember if it was in. I need to show this because I need to try to find it real fast. Give me a moment. There it is. Found it. I don't remember if this was showed in the in our chat or in the wrong thing chat, but this is hilarious. Just share it real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a specific example of someone that worked here that has said something very similar to her.
Oh, interesting. Okay, it can't be your nephew because he has no self-awareness. But anyway, let me continue with the rest of her statement.
So good. So good.
It's so good, dude.
I love it.
Why the fuck is she?
Fuck Hassan.
Fuck Hassan. Fuck her, but she's at least more.
She at least has a little bit of.
She's almost crossed over. All she needs to have happen is get mugged, and she's
been
done.
getting some red pilling. Yeah. I don't want to wish on anyone getting mugged, but
Yeah.
No, I don't wish it. But literally, that's the only thing left. She's almost there.
I hope
She's almost
Chank
to the
gets
point.
robbed.
We're
I
not
don't
on my
want women
channel.
harmed.
We're not on my channel, but I do wish people would get more mugged. I mean, if that's what's gonna do it, let's do this.
Go mug men.
fuck, dude, just turn on Twitter. You see someone getting fucking jacked every day.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't
A
see that.
non-injured mugging would be fine, is what you're saying. You don't want someone.
Yeah,
to be
that's
hurt,
true.
But like an actual robbery where they actually feel the effect of a crime.
We be robbing.
I'm sorry, that's called reparations. I apologize.
Yeah, reparations.
So you got anything else after what's it called? Doctor Who Cares reviews.
Well, we got Saturday, and then just the usual stuff after that. So, unless I'm forgetting something, which I might be.
What's the usual stuff after Saturday?
Pregame.
Well, yeah, that's next Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know. You're like poking and prodding me for more stuff.
I thought maybe you had something on Sunday.
No, actually, I don't have anything on Sunday that I know of. If I do, okay. I will say next week, which was supposed to be my reward until Brad ruined it. Next Sunday we get House of the Dragon returning, and I'm thinking of doing reviews for it because I do want to show the haters that I don't just hate shit. There is stuff I like.
Yeah, me too.
Good call. I like it.
I think reviewing House of the Dragon would be a good idea.
Hopefully they don't shit it. Fuck it up.
I hope someone does live streams on it. I want to talk about it.
So
I can't wait.
I am going to watch House of the Dragon as much as possible by next Thursday. I'll let you guys know what I think.
That's so good.
Monday is Monday Night Bloodbath, where I've got a bunch of stuff for us to talk about already, and we're going to do a minor rabbit hole on the Nixon stuff in the conspiracy corner. Because you never know how fucked everything is. You just never know.
Oh, it's fucked.
So that's Monday night Bloodbath. That's at 7 p.m. Pacific, and then back here Thursday. And I don't see any videos in the near future, but if it happens, it happens. And because Brad and Dermy weren't here, even though I think you guys have seen it, I'm going to play the intro video on the way out the door today.
I hate you.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Only Duke's.
I love it.
So
yeah.
Until next time.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?